I think it may be working now. Let me just see if it's actually working. Okay, I think we are live in now. I think we are live now. Let's double check. Come on. Yep, okay. I think we're live, which is good. So, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with Destiny, the Taken King. I am very much excited for it. Let me go ahead and tweet this out. What's up, AJ Gaming? How's it going? Okay, so I think we are now operational, so to speak. Alright, I'm just gonna wait a couple of seconds, see if the audio and everything is good. We're not gonna do any story stream today. The main reason for it is what's up, AJA Gaming? Just because I don't want to really spoil any of it right now, and because also Gamer's not here yet and stuff like that, so hopefully he'll show up eventually. And let's get rock and rolling. We're gonna sign in, verify our content, and go live. Okie dokie. What's up, Peyton Kelly? How's it going, my friend? Alright, so we're probably going to play Destiny for... It's like 7:45 almost right now, so we're probably going to play it till around-ish. Let's go for like maybe 9 or so. So that's probably around the amount of time we're going to play it for now. Zachary Davis, what's up? What's going on? Martin Guerra, how's it going? Alright, so let's see. I'm going to do the Warlock as my main character. Like, I'm going to use that for my story stuff. So I'm going to pick the Hunter right now. I know that there's a way to level up. I'm not exactly certain as to how that works yet, but hopefully we'll figure that out. What's up, Zachary Davis? How's it going, Aaron? Brandon? Alright, Notorious. I don't even know what that is. That's a trophy that we just earned for something. Alright, I'm not sure what for, but we earned a trophy. Destiny update. Okay, 2.00. So that's the Destiny 2.0 stuff. Okay, there's the Arms Day. New weapons have arrived. The weapon foundries of the last city have made their weekly delivery in Support Tower. Alright, so there's a new prototype for a weapon. Venus, Ishtar Sink, destination revealed. Okay. Mars, Meridian Bay has been revealed. Let's see. So here's what the planets look like right now. We're gonna go to Crucible for sure. I don't know why I don't have, like, Mars and such. I'm guessing it's because I had to delete my stuff, but okay, maybe not. Alright, let's go to the tower, because I think that's where we're supposed to collect something that will level us up to level 25. Adrian, my day is great. How is yours, my friend? I'm gonna hopefully get Isaac in here, so he'll be able to read more of the chat and stuff, and that'll be really, really good, because that would help me out a ton. So hopefully he'll be here. Let me know if you guys can hear the game. It shouldn't be too loud right now, but once you get into the swing of things, I would really, really appreciate the help with realizing whether or not it's loud enough. So, Isaac should hop in here relatively soon, which will be cool. He only has Mars. He needs all the worlds to do the story. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can unlock an item that unlocks all the story, because what happened is, I bought the DLC, like, I got the, downloadable DLC stuff for it, so when I tried to purchase or download that, it would say that you're not allowed to redeem this code because you have the game on a disc. So I had to delete my copy of the disc, and I was really kind of worried that that would delete all my save files, and I don't know if it has or not, but I guess we'll find out in a moment here. Thank you, Jason Games. I have been very good. I hope you are good as well. I'm just adjusting the audio here. Speak to Banshee44 for Arms Day delivery. Okay. Hello. I know we're supposed to collect something. Is this it? The Spark of Light? There it is. All right, so that will allow us to level up to level 25, and on top of that, we will gain the Taken King campaign. So that's pretty cool. Sent from source to pass along. Okay. I don't even know what that was. We got some stuff. We got some colors and stuff. All right, where is our inventory? How do I check my inventory? I forgot. I think it's in here, isn't it? Yep. So I think we're supposed to redeem that. We press use. Oh, okay, we gotta hold it down. Okay. Here we go. It's gonna power on up. How is your day? What just happened? What just happened? Oh man, did that just cancel again? Okay, here we go. How'd your day in Disney Infinity 3.0? Absolute great, Zachary. You'll the videos yesterday were late because I don't know why. It was just a very like slow uploading. Like I think it was like 1,700 minutes or something crazy like that. So I just reset my upload several different times, and then it started working just fine. So, yeah, I apologize about that, but luckily that seems to have been fixed. All right, so I already had kind of pretty good weapons, it seems like. Maybe just get that rocket launcher instead. There's a brand new skin there. Okay, I got a anagram that I need to reuse. Or angram, sorry. That's better. Yep, that's better. Are any of these helmets better? Yep, that is better. Alright, so I'm going to dismantle the others. Here we go. I know a lot of people don't dismantle their extras, especially for like rare stuff. I don't like having all that clutter in there, so that's why. All right, let's talk to the master, who should be able to give us some sort of a tool. All right, Mr. Athix has joined us, so that's a lovely work. Let me try to call him, so that maybe... Just a sec, I need to adjust my headphones then. What is up, Mr. Athix?
Hey, sorry, I wasn't prepared. I didn't know you were gonna call.
Oh, I was gonna call you so that you could read the chat, because the problem is, since I'm looking at my other monitor, I can't read the chat. So if there's like a question or something that comes up, that'd be really cool.
Okay, can someone tell me why is there a gray bar at the bottom of the page? Why can't I say anything in the chat?
Good question.
There's a gray bar along the bottom of the YouTube gaming, and it won't go away.
Huh. Are you logged in? In the top right corner, are you logged into YouTube Gaming?
I am. My logo's there, my avatar's there.
Anybody know why Athix is not able to post? He is having an issue where there's a gray bar on the area where the chat is, right?
Yeah, I can't. It's just a gray bar at the bottom of the screen. It covers up like the like button and covers up the title of the stream. It's just, I don't know why it's there.
Why is it there, guys?
Why is it there? Is there a
Why
way
is
to
it?
get rid of it?
I don't know.
There's got to be a way to get rid of it.
There's got to be a way to get rid of it, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a way? Please let him know in the comment section below. I'm joking.
I'm gonna have to Google this, I think.
You are gonna have to, probably, because I've never heard or seen anything like that. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't comment on it in any significant manner.
This is curious. So as soon as I get...
This is Curious? Is that your new name? This is Curious reporting.
I don't know how to fix it. Try refreshing. I will try. Try.
Okay, yep. Try to do the refreshing.
Gray bar is still there.
Am I going to play more LEGO games? Absolutely. LEGO Dimensions coming up very shortly. Super duper psyched about that. So that's going to be a ton of fun. All right. So I think we can probably take off to orbit. I'm trying to remember how to do that.
What are you playing, Destiny?
I'm playing Destinate.
Nice. Right. Well, okay. I guess I'll just have to deal with this gray bar for the time being.
Alan, thank you. So you can't post at all? Can you post on YouTube? Like if you go into the, not YouTube gaming, but like the regular YouTube stream?
I probably will.
Maybe that will work.
Probably. I'm hoping so. I don't
Try
know
that.
why it's just, it's part of the website, but I don't know why.
Oh, there we go. Now all the planets are available. Woohoo! Yay.
There we go. I'll be on the YouTube one, not the YouTube gaming. There we go.
What do I play? Competitive. Let's just play Clash. Regular, good old-fashioned Clash.
There we go. I can now type in.
There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and mod you. Okay, ban this user forever. Correct. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing by mistake.
You sneaky devil.
Alright, I think you are a mod now. I don't know what that means, but do you have like some sort of powers that
It
you...
means I have unlimited power.
Unlimited power!
Fear me. I don't know what I can do. I don't know if I can. I don't know.
Fear me more.
We'll see. Nah. I have all the power in the chat now.
Play Mad Max. I will be playing Mad Max as soon as I'm done with Metal Gear. That's gonna be the next playthrough, and then after that, it's Mad Max time.
Ooh. No, I've heard good things about Mad Max. Apparently
Apparently the what?
PC
You
port
cut out?
is really good.
Oh, the PC port? Okay.
Apparently the PC port is really good, yeah. So
That's awesome.
Looking forward to that.
Hey, Athix, people are asking you, hey, what happened to Blitzcast?
That's a good question. Well, over on my website, blitzbringer.com, it stopped.
For some reason, Isaac just said that he doesn't have fun with it anymore, and he said that the podcast itself is not very good, so I had to cancel it because I didn't have any other co-hosts.
Well, that's a lie.
So I couldn't keep going. Like Isaac just said, "Oh, this is an awful idea, and you should never actually do it again." So I was like, "Okay."
Why are you saying these mean things?
I'm joking. He didn't say that. He'll be back. I'm actually, whether people will believe that or not, I guess it's just a matter of time. But I'm actually working on a pretty cool reimagining on that because I do want to do it again. But I felt like the layout wasn't particularly good, and the flow of the show oftentimes suffered because it was too restricted to talk about just gaming, especially if like I have Isaac and Naruto who don't really play all that many games. So I kind of want to make it more about anything, you know what I mean? Like, not
general,
anything, but like general
nerdy,
geeky stuff, you know? So it'll be good. Paul Tregove or something, you said that I'm very good. No, I'm not. As you can see, I'm 0-2 already. Tell me how the sound is, guys. I'd definitely like some feedback on that because I don't know what the sound is like right now on YouTube Gaming. Like, can you hear the game? Isaac, myself, all that.
Cool dude. He does have Twitch. I assume.
Yeah, I do.
Supposed to be Twitch. He does have Twitch. What are you, Blitzwinger?
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Blitzwinger, I imagine, is the way to access that.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, these are all new maps to me, by the way, guys. I've never played on these maps, so I'm learning all of this.
People are saying the sound is perfect. That's
Perfect. I love it. Thank you, guys.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Uh-oh. 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 Okay.
Are you finished playing PvZ Garden Warfare?
I'm not finished. I still play it every now and then. It's just when you put so many hours into that game, and now there's not been any new, like, content updates or anything in a while now. And at this point, like, I'm almost looking forward to just the next one, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably getting on with the next one now, I imagine. I don't know how much time apart these games are, but
I literally have 1 kill right now, dude. I'm like 1 in 52.
Are you multiplayering? Or
Yeah, I'm multiplayering.
The new DLC, the Taken King?
Yeah, the Taken King! Where is he, this king?
The trailer looked awesome.
Bro.
Gotta admit.
All I'm saying is that this king, we are taking him.
Oh no, where are you taking him?
I don't know. We're just supposed to take him. I'm not sure.
We'll take him somewhere. We'll put him somewhere.
What was that? Was that a shotgun? Yeah, it was a shotgun.
Are
Okay,
you
fair enough.
excited for Lego Dimensions and
Yeah.
who do you want the most?
Okay, as far as excitement, absolutely. It looks really, really awesome. Plus, of course, it has a whole bunch of cool characters. My goodness, this is... I'm just getting crushed. And as far as my favorite characters that I'm looking forward to, I mean, obviously I love Batman, but we've had 3 Batman games before, so I'm not as enthused about that, but I'm really, really excited about the possibility of playing as some Ghostbusters. That's going to be fun.
Who's voicing Batman? Because I heard they said they're getting a lot of the original...
Yeah, they're getting... the voice cast for Lego Dimensions is incredible. It's got, like, Elizabeth Banks, Gary Oldman is doing the villain.
Marty McFly gonna be voiced by
Christopher Lloyd, and oh my goodness, how am I? Michael J. Fox,
Ian McKellen doing Gandalf, do you think?
Yeah, they're all. So it's just like an absolutely stellar cast of people working on the game, at least in the voice department. And as far as the game itself, as gameplay wise, it's the A team over there at TT, so that should be fun.
Black Ops 3. You excited for Black Ops 3? Someone wants to know.
I am actually excited about it because Black Ops is my favorite, like, subset of Call of Duties, I guess, if that's correct to say.
Yeah.
But the one thing is that when I played the beta, it felt a little bit like... not that it felt like too fast, but it felt like it maybe it did get just a tiny bit too quick to the point
too
where
fast, too furious.
Yeah, it became too fast, too furious, you know.
I like the more fast paced. I loved Advanced Warfare. I recently got it.
No, Advanced Warfare was perfect. The problem is Black Ops is even faster than that.
Do you think? I thought Black Ops was a more
well, Black Ops 3, I should say, is going to be faster than that.
Wow.
Because when I played it, it felt faster. So
Black Ops 1, I didn't play much of Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 1 was very, like, slower paced movement and slower paced shoot gameplay, I thought. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
oh my goodness, I probably need to get a better weapon.
Okay, how did you like the Fantastic Four? Oh gosh.
I have yet to watch it, and well, okay, you're saying that like it's Guardians of the Galaxy, and I haven't watched it. To be fair, there's a reason why I haven't watched it, because
superhero fan. I thought
yeah, of course, but the problem is, like, I don't want to support a bad one. I don't want to go out there and give money to a movie that everybody's saying is bad, right?
Yeah. Apparently there's already plans for a sequel, so they clearly
How? They lost like $100 million on that movie.
Apparently, according to some YouTube news
That
channels
makes no sense. How would? What was the just? Oh, let's take a look at the report for Fantastic Four, please. Okay, the reviews are awful. It's doing horrible on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got like one of the worst ratings of all time. The audience is just absolutely appalled by this whole thing, and we lost $100 million on it. Greenlight the sequel, please. Greenlight the sequel. Like, how did they justify that?
I don't know, but that's what I've heard. I don't know how legitimate this information is, but it's pretty.
I don't know. That seems like it doesn't make sense.
No, I'm not streaming. I'm just here to talk to Max and just help out in the chat and such.
Magical Gamer asked what happened to the story for The Taken King. I will do the story. I just wanted to play just some multiplayer for fun first. Kind of get back into the swing of things, learn the controls. Like, this is literally, that was my first match of Destiny in probably like 7 months, 8 months. So
Ooh.
It's been a while. So yeah.
Okay. How about Batman vs Superman?
I'm very excited. The second trailer was like 100 million billion times better than the first one. Like, the first one, I was like, okay, it kind of looks interesting. You know, it has some interesting components and such. But that second trailer is just like, oh my goodness, it is a good.
When he rips the door off the Batmobile.
Yeah, and Batman.
He's like, what did you just do?
Yeah. Do you know how much that costs? Like, he's got that expression. He's like, do you even know what that cost me? I had to hide that from the accounting department for 3 months. Do you even understand what that cost me, Carl?
Will not be happy with you. Oh, gosh. Is he dead, Morgan Freeman? Like, is that character dead? Did he die?
Oh. Well, he's not going to be a part of this because this is a new cast, right? Like
no, they're gonna get a new dude, but like, what happened to him? Because I don't
nothing,
remember
because
him.
he just kind of like walks off. Remember?
Ah, okay.
He doesn't die. Wait, does he die in The Dark Knight
'Cause
Rises?
I
No,
know
he
Bane,
doesn't.
like breaks into the little sneaky hidey place for all the.
Yeah,
characters.
you're right. But he just kidnaps him. He doesn't like.
I don't think they kill him. I mean, I don't know, Bane. He's not that nice of a dude.
It's a good point. I don't remember what happens to Lucius Fox, guys.
Yeah, that's his name. That's it.
Hmm.
Okay. Will you play Black Ops 3 campaign with Gamer?
Uh,
I love your videos. I think that's.
I'm not sure if I'll do a co-op walkthrough. I'll probably do a single-player walkthrough, but I'll play a multiplayer together with other
Is
people.
there a co-op campaign in this one?
I think they do the co-op campaigns like in person, don't they? Like the split-screen ones?
Oh, I remember. I think Modern Warfare 3 had some kind of co-op missions of sorts. I remember doing them with a couple of buddies, but I don't. It'd be awesome if they introduced a co-op campaign. But I don't know if they have. Let me know if they have, guys. I would love to know.
Oh, there you go.
Uh,
Gamer's awesome. Sure, but he's not here on time. That's not awesome.
yeah, I know. I just realized the title says "and Gamer." Where's Gamer? I don't.
You're pretending to be Gamer.
Oh, okay. All right. I could take this opportunity to do an impression, but I'm not gonna. I think that's just gonna work out bad.
Yeah.
Do you watch The Flash?
Yes.
Max, you watch The Flash, don't you?
Yes, The Flash is just awesome. It's probably my favorite show right now because it's just so like as much as I'm invested into it, it's not like a really heavy show. So it's like it's just kind of it's almost like junk food, you know, where it's like
Oh, I know junk food.
it's awesome, but there isn't like always a lot of substance to it, you know.
It makes you have bad poop. Okay.
Sure, yeah, that's exactly that's exactly what it's like.
Yeah, that's Max's review for The Flash. It's good, but it makes you poop real bad. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Perfect review, perfect
Yeah, I've
analysis.
been meaning to get back into that. I really the only reason I stopped was so I could go back and watch
Arrow,
so
yeah.
I could understand the Arrow crossover. And I just found all the seasons of Arrow to be too daunting, so I haven't yet.
Well, yeah, and the longer you wait, the worse it gets, right? 'Cause-
Yeah.
so it's like every year that passes, there's another season. There's another
know,
24 episodes that you got to catch up on.
I watched the pilot of Arrow, and I didn't think it was very good. But obviously, you can't judge a TV show by the pilot. So,
Well, you kind of can. I mean,
really, I don't think you can judge a TV show by just like one episode. I don't think.
well, maybe not
Maybe.
one,
I
but
don't know. I
Alright.
understand the pilot's like it's supposed to draw you in, but if it didn't, I guess it didn't. But Athix, I can't hear you.
It should be fine because I turned them all the way up.
I'm listening to the stream right now, and I can hear myself. So maybe try and refresh us. I don't know, something.
Maybe turn up the like audio on the actual like slider. Maybe that's turned down. You know how sometimes like on the YouTube player.
Do you want a Flash video game?
Yes, I want a I want any good superhero video game other than Batman, because it's like, don't get me wrong, I love Batman, I really, really do, but there's so many cool superheroes, and for some reason, none of them have been featured in any significant games. So I don't understand it either, because you'd think, like, you know, especially Marvel would do something, you know,
Well,
like
they did the Thor video game.
yeah, which has like I think like a 30 review or something
it's
Metacritic.
kind of this situation where it's like, be careful what you wish for with superhero video games.
Well, not really. Like, if they do them properly, don't make them don't tie them into the movies, and just make them like give a good studio the game, right? Like, or the IP, and then let them off and like let them go off. Oh no, sorry, and make a good game.
Just give them to Rocksteady. Just give them all the superheroes and just let them do it.
I think it would be, I don't know. I've said it before. I think a Green Lantern game done up like Mass Effect would be incredible. You could do Skyrim like Thor. Go to Bethesda and be like, "Here's $100 million. Go make us Thor."
If I had 100 million, I'd do that. Actually, if I had 100 million, I would.
Well, Marvel.
Ask them to make a new Elder Scrolls, but. Yeah. Marvel certainly has.
Yeah, Marvel could go to them and be like, here you go, guys. We're going to give you, like, a huge budget or, like, a fair budget, whatever it is, you know, like, calculate it out. And then just let them loose, you know?
I think I want an Iron Man game. Imagine how cool his suit, like, you know how cool the bat suit looked in the new one. Imagine how cool they could make an Iron Man suit look, and I think he's got the funnest gameplay potential because of all his, you know, his suit obviously is the fun piece, but...
Yeah, I mean, you could do a lot of things, not just the suit. There's a lot of components.
Well, yeah, he's got a lot of gadgets and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thor game,
I'm sorry. Sorry for interrupting. I think somebody's knocking on my door. Bear back.
Oh, okay. What do you guys think of the Deadpool game? I've never played it, and Max isn't here to answer that. I'm just talking to myself right now. What I've got? I'm just talking to myself. Oh, this is awkward. This is really awkward. So how you guys been? We're just watching Max look at a screen right now. Look at well, actually, he's not looking at a screen. He's looking at a wall, which is exciting. Cool, dude. Chill it with the emojis, dude. Don't want to have to time you out or nothing nasty. So, emojis. Keep it on the down low. Athix post what? Post what? I don't know what. Notice me, Athix. Cosmic Nerd Studios. There you go. I noticed you, pal. There you go. Athix post. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Post a video? Posted a video 2 hours ago, bruh. Deadpool also has a game. Yeah, Deadpool has a game. I have no idea how good that is. I've never played it. I saw Angry Joe Show review it. I can't remember what his review was, though, so... yeah. So, yeah. It's kind of awkward. Leave me by myself. So,
I came back. Sorry, I was back for like a good, like almost 2 or 3 minutes, and I forgot to turn up my mic again. So I'm just sitting here talking. I'm like, and then you're like, this is kind of awkward. I'm like, why is it awkward? What's the problem? And then I realized, oh, that is why it's awkward. Yeah. Sorry, it was like a donation type thing. All right. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, I'm dead. I was so happy that I didn't like instantly get KO'd, but then I got instantly KO'd.
Let's see. Got any questions for Blitzwinger? Sure to pop them in, or myself for that matter. Pop them in the chat, and we'll. What's 9 plus 10, Max?
21. Sorry.
You just die.
Yes. There's so many new maps. I feel like, honestly, 8 months being away from Destiny, it feels like I'm playing a different game. Like, in terms of just content-wise, there's so much stuff. It's kind of crazy.
I think, map looks okay. I'm watching it now. I'm not I really don't. I think maps are one of the hardest things to get right in a first-person shooter.
Yeah, but so important, honestly. That's what gives it longevity, right?
If the maps suck, I think the whole game sucks. Like, I think the Call of Duty, ever since, like, Black Ops 1, I think there's some good maps in Black Ops 1. Ever since then, I think the maps have been pretty poor, but that's just my opinion. Like, there's no memorable maps. I'd say Nuketown was probably the most memorable map, but...
Got him! Yes, I got somebody! Isaac, be proud of me!
Oh
Big Papa, be proud! Oh, no.
Oh,
I just knifed a guy with a throwing knife!
Oh my god! You're going places, Max. You're going to top of that leaderboard. You're going
does that still technically count as knifing somebody when it's a throwing knife?
Let's pretend it does, shall we? Let's pretend it does.
No, you don't! Oh, he got me.
What do you guys think of Star Wars 7 so far?
Star Wars 7?
I'm excited.
Isaac, you just cut out.
Because it's a Star Wars.
Sorry, you cut out. You were like, and then, sorry, you cut out. What were you saying?
Sorry, I'm excited for it just because it has the name Star Wars in it. So, I don't want to approach it like a lot of people are approaching it, where it's like, oh, it's gonna suck because the Phantom Menace sucked.
Really? There's people that are approaching it that way?
I think there's a lot of people that are approaching it that way.
Oh, that's surprising. Because me, like, my circle of friends, we're all just, like, beyond stoked for it.
Really? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm.
Well,
wrong
because
then.
like look at the trailers and everything. Like they speak for themselves. Like they have that Star Wars, original trilogy charm.
There's a lot of but like when I watch Star Wars videos and news about Star Wars and stuff, you go in the comment section. There's a lot of cynical people out there.
To be fair, there's a lot of cynical people in anything out there.
Well, that's true. That's true. But they certainly have come out now. The new Star Wars trailer's out.
Okay, boom.
Hey, thanks. I really like your accent. Thank you, dude. Come to England. Get one for yourself. Or America.
Oh, I tried to quick scope.
American
I
about
tried to
that.
quick scope, and I kind of almost got somebody with it.
Can you quick scoping?
Kind of, yeah. Like tap, shoot. I'm first on my team right now, but our team just lost by almost 4,000 points. So I don't know if that's something to be happy about.
Will Blitz? Will you do FIFA 16? Will you play FIFA 16?
I will play it, but I'm not going to do any content for it because that game just makes me like. That is the one game where I genuinely think that if I get upset in it, I probably wouldn't even be able to censor myself because it's that like that's how much it makes me mad.
There's been a lot of close calls of almost not censoring yourself on Rocket League. So
Yeah. Whenever I play anything like that competitive, and when I get into it, I wouldn't like. I don't know. I probably am a very competitive person.
you strike me as a pretty competitive kind of guy, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm not like competitive in anything just for the sake of being competitive, you know? So I'm not like that extreme. But like if I get into something like a couple of years ago during the summer I got into chess and I lost to a friend of mine and that like drove me crazy. So I spent literally the entire summer I would just play chess every day, just ranking up, trying to get better, learning new moves, learning new layups or layouts, I should say, and setups and stuff. And by the end of that summer, I was we had like 10 or 12 matches, and I beat him in every single one. So
I remember back a while ago now, back when I used to work at a restaurant, I used to play chess every single week. A guy I worked with, after we'd finish our shift, we'd go over to the next pub over and we'd sit and we'd have a couple of drinks and it'd be such an old man thing because we sat there next to an open roaring fire in this old country English pub. We'd have two
sipping on like tea
stouts,
or
like even tea. I mean, I love tea. And then we'd have there was this old wooden chessboard and we'd sit there and play chess for hours and hours until it got dark.
Considering you said that you were, again, warning, obviously, this is a more mature subject matter here, but you said you were drinking. I'm guessing it was alcoholic beverages. Was the quality of the games getting worse and worse?
I think we were getting angrier and angrier, drink after drink.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just imagining, like, by the end of it, you're, like, playing checker rules with, like, chess pieces.
We're playing darts, we're just throwing the chess pieces
Yeah.
at the floor.
You're like, these pawns, they're too round to stick in the wall. We got to sharpen them up a little bit.
And, we did that for months, and then, you know what? I played him for months, and I'm not sure if I ever actually beat him. He was really good. Every single week he'd beat me. So.
And even if you did, you couldn't remember.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even remember the guy's name.
Christopher Crandall, there will be more WWE content. Don't worry, especially when WWE 2K16 comes out. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, and there was a question: do I watch WWE? I do not, but I've recently become a big fan.
Oh yeah.
Of
the New Day.
A New Day. My gosh, those guys are great. They're my favorite. I don't know anything about WWE, but they're my favorite.
Oh my goodness! I have to show you another clip. Like when we're done, I'll show you another New Day thing.
People are saying I need to speak louder. I mean, I don't know how much more we can turn me up, but
you are turned up all the way right now.
All right,
like I have it maxed out, so
I've turned myself up a little bit on my mixer, and I put my mic closer to my mouth, but I don't know why. No one could hear me. It seems a little weird, but Atheist, can you do Lucky Blocks? I'm sure we'll be doing plenty more Lucky Block stuff in the future.
Yeah, we were supposed to do some like even this week, but the problem was that we couldn't. Yeah, we couldn't get our schedules to align, and then there's also the issue of like when we do Lucky Blocks. Yeah, we need to have it on a server and the map to be hosted and stuff. So it's like it's not as like I wish it was as simple as like turning on Minecraft and being like invite Athix, invite Narus, invite Gamer, or whatever, and then just go like, okay, let's play. You know, it's but the problem is like it's like an hour-long setup before we actually get to recording.
The map, then you got to upload the map. You got to make sure everything technically is fine, which is a lot of work. And
yeah, everybody has to have the same version of Lucky Block, and if not, then it starts like not working or being unfair.
Getting 3-4 people in on different time zones at the same time is the tricky
Yeah,
thing
that's
too,
the trickiest part is the time zones differential. Like
sure,
who thought of time zones? Like, my goodness.
I know, right? What the heck is that all about?
Why couldn't it just be the same time zone?
I know. Why don't we have like 2 suns? So as they both revolve around the Earth, or we revolve around that, I don't know. Like it's daytime no matter where you are, because the 2 suns are canceling each other out. You know what I mean? Why don't we have that?
I don't know, but you could write the next script for Interstellar with that kind of.
I think NASA should like get on making us another sun. I mean,
yeah. What's the big deal? Come on, NASA. What are you guys doing?
What are NASA doing now? I mean, there ain't no space rockets anymore. We don't go to the moon anymore. What do they? I bet they're just sat there building.
Well, they don't build rockets, but they do still go to like space.
Yeah, but that's like 2 guys. This is like a 2-man job. Like, what are the rest of the guys doing?
Yeah, it's a 2-man job. What's the big deal? Yeah, it's the 2 guys that are on the ship, isn't it?
Yeah, they got the steering wheel. They know where they're going. Just give them a map and shoot for the moon. You know, I mean,
shoot for the moon.
You can't miss the moon. It's pretty big. You know, if you've hit Saturn, you've gone too far. You're like, no, you can't miss the moon.
Yeah. Have you watched Interstellar, by the way?
I have. I watched it a couple times.
It is kind of gnarly to think about, like, time relativity, isn't it? Like, in terms of just the fact that when they spent an hour on that planet, 7 years passed on
the guy
Earth.
In the ship, he's all old when they get back up there that time.
Yeah, like, isn't it crazy? Like, just to think about that, like, how time really is that relative. Like, you can...
And that's real. Like, that's not like science fiction.
That's not science fiction. Like, that is a real confirmed, not theory, but like a confirmed concept. That's crazy.
You could be down there for 5 minutes, come back up, and it's been 40 years on
Earth.
Earth. It's like, what? How? Like, it's so crazy.
Yeah,
like
but it does make you realize.
Start the YouTube. You could like put on some cutie pie and then go down to the planet, then come back up before the video's finished, and it's been 40 years on Earth. Like, what's that?
Yeah, imagine you put up a. Oh no! Sorry. Okay, I almost fell off. I was gonna say, imagine if you're like uploading a video, but you didn't know about relativity, right? Like you put up a video and it's like everybody loves it, great, and then you leave off and you come back like an hour later from that planet, right? And people are like, what the heck? You haven't uploaded in 40 years! You're like, what do you mean? I was just gone for an hour.
Minecraft, like, 10.0 is out and everything, and like, what?
Yeah, people live in Minecraft now.
We are, Mike. It's like virtual reality. The Oculus Rift is taking over. And, oh, gosh. Mike, yeah, it's crazy. Interstellar, I didn't like the ending. I don't like it.
Yeah, it got a little bit too science fiction-y. I felt like it was kind of cool. Yeah, like it was kind of cool how it was grounded. But again, the problem is you can't even necessarily disprove that, like as a theory that you could like walk through time and matter and whatever in that sense. But it's just kind of It's kind of tricky. Because, I don't know, it felt a little out of place. It was almost like they kind of like were reaching and they just needed a way to have the story end and make sense.
Yeah, endings are a tricky thing. Like
Santiago and Connor, please stop typing what you're typing.
Yeah, enough of that, guys. And I don't want to have to use my powers. Wait, what's it? Let me find some questions. There's been plenty of them. We've been talking about Interstellar. How did you think of your channel names? Oh, I get asked this all the time, and it's the most boring answer in the world.
But come up with the most exciting version. Go.
Well, I was at school, and I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel, and said, yo, Connor, think of a name for my YouTube channel. And he went, how about Athix? And I went, okay.
Now that's the most exciting version you could come up
That is
with.
literally. I'm not a storyteller, Max, as you can tell.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, that's it. That's literally
What
how I came up with my name.
is that? That's lightning powers.
How did you come up with yours, Max?
For me, I was setting up to go shopping on Mars, as you do,
Oh, okay. All right.
and as I was about to take off, I realized that on the side of the rocket it said Blitz, right? And I was like, "Ooh, that's a cool name, like Blitz. Wow. Ooh, wow."
Oh, wow.
You know. And then as we were taking off, I heard the pilot was going, "Winger, winger, winger." Right? He was just screaming "winger" over and over and over again. I was like, "What is up with him? Like, what's that?" Like, you know.
Whoa.
And he was just screaming "winger, winger," and then I saw the name again, and as he was saying "winger," I read Blitz, and it just happened that it perfectly, like in my head, it matched. Like as I was receiving his statement and reading the other statement, they combined to Blitzwinger. And at that moment, I was like, "Excuse me, please let me off. I don't need to go to Mars. I'm starting a YouTube channel."
I got some Lego to play. I can't go to Mars. I got some Lego Batman to play.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went.
Yeah. Well, it was a little bit better than my story. I mean, you know, they both have their credits, I guess.
The credits? Yeah. What is it, like a film? Like, can you imagine if every time you told a story in real life, credits appeared? They're like, written by, some lies were made up by.
Uh-oh. Nope. There we go. Accidentally refreshed the page. There
Accidentally deleted all of your questions, guys.
There we go. No, I don't seem to have any abilities, Max. Did you mod me?
Type in again. I'll mod you again. Maybe it didn't work. Type in something in the chat. What do you think of the new Terminator movie? I have not seen it yet. Have you seen it? Genesis or Genesis or whatever it is called?
No, I haven't. To my fault, I haven't seen any of the Terminator movies. Oh, no, I am modded. There we go. I do have the little mod symbol next to me. I just need to figure out how to use these. I don't know if I have any.
There's a little flag next to the people's names when you hover over it.
There we go. No,
yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Got it now. Maybe it just didn't kick in until I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It had to activate. It had to verify that you were a mod. What's up, Magical Gamer?
There's only one reason I would watch the new Terminator, and that's because Emilia Clarke is in it.
Yeah, who is she is in Game of Thrones, if you didn't know.
Daenerys Targaryen, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Maisie Williams is in the new Doctor Who, so I'm looking forward to that this year. So yeah, maybe that'll actually keep me interested for once, because Doctor Who has sucked for a long time.
Really? What about? I heard that the Matt Smith seasons were like awesome.
I didn't like them.
Okay.
Been the same since old David Tennant left.
David Tennant
was my jam, and then he left, and
why did he leave? When he left, was he no longer a tenant?
Aha! I see what you did there.
Get it?
He was the longest running Doctor Who, you know, David Tennant.
Oh really? How many seasons?
Yeah. I think he might have been the first or the second. I think Tom Baker was one of maybe the first. I don't know how many seasons he did, but he did the most out of anybody. He did the most episodes.
The mostest, right?
The mostest with the hostess.
The hostess with the mostest.
A lot of people love Matt Smith, I know, but I don't like the new one. I don't like Peter Capaldi either. Maybe it's just I just don't like anybody that's not David Tennant. That's probably it.
That's a possibility.
Telly thinks Game of Thrones is coming on a video game. Game of Thrones has been on a couple video games. The only good one is the Telltale.
Speaking of Telltale, have you heard? They announced the release date for the Minecraft story mode. Are you going to play that?
I think my money is best spent elsewhere.
Oh, because it looks pretty cool, actually. Like, it looks kind of interesting.
I don't see how... I mean, obviously, they're doing Minecraft because, you know, it's, Minecraft, and it's insanely popular. And I just, as much as I enjoy playing Minecraft, I don't see how... I don't know. It's gonna be difficult to get it right. And
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that. I think they have kind of like an interesting narrative for it. Essentially, from what I've read, is that it's kind of done up like there's a group of like a group of players who have defeated the Ender Dragon or something like that together, or something along those lines. And now, as they defeat the Ender Dragon or something like that, they get transported to another part of the world, and they don't have any other items and stuff. So it's kind of like, how do they get along or get back to a good position or something like that?
So, is Steve in this then? Is it Steve and Alex?
I think yes. I think you control either Steve or Alex. That's like your character, but there's friend characters that are like other skins and stuff.
Is there gonna be like Skylanders and Minecraft gonna be in there, or
I don't know. I don't know.
Be involved in that? I'd imagine. I wouldn't be surprised if they did make a cameo at least.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that, as long as it's like it makes sense for the story. You know, like, because that's the thing that Telltale has done really well, is like story stuff. But I think the coolest part about it is that like Minecraft is getting officially like story stuff, because this is approved by Mojang, right? Like, this is
canon.
Yeah. So this is like, you know, like an actual legitimate storyline for Minecraft, which is kind of interesting. For better or for worse, you know, because technically a lot of people like Minecraft because it's kind of like create your own story. You decide.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so little source material to go off with creating a Minecraft story that it's going to be difficult to create something out of that. I don't know. I'll watch some reviews for it, but I haven't. There's been so many Telltale games I've wanted to play, and I haven't played any of them. I've watched a few episodes of a Let's Play for the Game of Thrones one, and that's about it. I never got around to buying them. I want to start The Walking Dead. I want to start the Game of Thrones one.
Yeah, the Walking Dead ones are incredible. Like, those ones I stand by because I've played them. I've heard really, really good things about the Borderlands one. Like a lot of people are saying that that's their favorite.
That one doesn't interest me as much as The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones ones do.
The only thing that is, like, a little bit, like, a negative with the Telltale games is that because they're so similar in gameplay, it's very difficult to even play. Like, even if you're playing Borderlands and then Walking Dead, and they're very different franchises, it's still kind of so similar that it can get old, you know?
Still Telltale, still the same
playing style and everything. Yeah. So
it's got a different skin, but it's the same style.
Yeah. So that's the only thing, is like, I wish that maybe ouch. Maybe they start diversifying some of the gameplay styles as well.
Gamer 5561 is in the chat.
Oh, well, welcome, Mr. Gamer. Let me add him to the call here.
Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know. I might stream it. I think it's a good game to stream. Maybe a Telltale game. Just
yeah.
Because of I don't know. It doesn't seem like I don't even know too much about how you control your character. Like, you don't actually control your character, do you?
Well, you walk around. Yeah, you do walk. It's not point and click,
right?
Yeah. You do walk your character around and stuff.
I thought it was more of a point and click kind of thing from what I've seen, but I don't know. Probably just haven't seen enough of it. I haven't seen much of it, to be honest. No.
Has Gamer joined the call? I can't tell.
He has, yes.
All right, good.
I don't know if his mic is on or anything, though. So. Can't hear him. So.
Come on! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no.
Oh, here we go. There he is.
That was some teleporting stuff that guy just did. That was, like, ridiculous.
There's teleporting in the Black Ops now, isn't there?
Yeah, there's that ability called glitch where you can, like, go backwards a couple of seconds.
I'm not a huge fan of the futuristic Call of Duty. For the old school kind of stuff, I really wish they'd go back to a World War II setting, but...
It is so weird, though. Like, when they used to make the old World War stuff, like, where it was, like, you know, up to World at War, there was tons of people complaining, like, stop it, go do futuristic stuff. And it's just interesting... Really? Yeah, of course. Just go back and, like, see. And then that's, you know, when they started doing, like, Modern Warfare and so on and so forth. And people were, like, stoked at that point. And then now, it's the other way. Like, now everybody's like, just go do a World War II game again, please.
I wish it's been like, the last World War II game I played was Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. And It was not. It was alright. It was no Call of Duty, but it was okay. I just really wish some games would take on that again.
So gamer, where were you, bro?
What time do you call this?
We were supposed to meet up an hour ago.
Is he there?
I don't know.
I am. I'm just setting up the live stream on my side.
Oh, where was you?
I was. I fell asleep. That's
Oh,
about that.
brilliant! I like how he was trying. Like he wasted some time to try to come up with an excuse. And he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna be honest. I fell asleep.
Let's see.
By the way, I was looking at some of the the worlds, and yeah, we missed a bunch of new missions for the Dark Below and.
Yeah, I'm not playing any story stuff. I'm just doing like Crucible for today.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I see. For today.
Well, for the live stream stuff.
Oh, okay. So then.
Yeah, we might play some missions after.
So should I?
Booyah! Gotcha, sucker.
If you're just gonna be doing multiplayer stuff, then I won't stream.
Oh, okay.
I'll just join you though.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Once you're done, just tell me.
Dunzo. Oh,
Um,
I'm trying to look around without hopefully being.
do you like this or the first Destiny best? This is still the first. Is this?
Technically, this is the first Destiny. It's just been updated.
Yeah,
That's
it's just a DLC, right?
DLC and update. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the game has been substantially changed. Like, if you played Destiny when it came out versus now, it's a very different game. But again, not like a lot of people say that, and then people go into it and go like, yeah, it's still a first-person shooter with the way that it used to be. Like, it's not like obviously a very drastic change, but there are substantial gameplay mechanics that have been changed. Like the way that the leveling works. You used to have to collect like light to level up and stuff like that, and now you don't have to do that. What else has changed? A lot of the weapon systems have changed. A lot of the weapons have been like nerfed or buffed. Maps have changed. Some of the mission statements have changed, and of course, the Taken King is the first DLC that is like story DLC. So the other two DLCs were like maps and weapons and air and like strike missions and raids. But this is like actual story DLC as well. So that's why it's the most expensive.
I hear Warframe is very similar to Destiny. I'm downloading Warframe right now. Apparently, it's like the free-to-play answer to Destiny. Apparently.
Oh, really? I wouldn't know, but that would be pretty cool.
It's a third-person sci-fi shooter. The art style.
I invited you, gamer.
Similar. The design of the characters is quite similar, I think. But
I mean, I think that there's something interesting about Destiny where it's such a it's a weird game because it's very polarizing in a lot of ways, but like the people that hate it really, really hate it. And where the people that love it, they are just like absolutely like insanely obsessed with it. Like, you know, like I'm pretty sure he said this on a video as well, but like Tetra Ninja has like 70 days worth of gameplay on Destiny.
Nice.
Like 70 days. That's like 70 24 hours. Like multiply that, people. That's a lot of hours.
You maps that up, and that is crazy.
Hold on, I got you, man.
You got a calculator.
1680 hours.
There you go. That's a lot of hours, ladies and gents.
Insane.
Can you like? I don't think I played any game that much, except maybe Pokemon Silver when it just came out because I didn't keep track.
The game I played probably the most is definitely Skyrim, but the one after that is
Bioshock.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
Brotherhood.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Okay.
I played that. I had it was 39 days. The clock was
Wow.
I finally finished with it.
Was that 100% completion?
That
Or
was, yeah.
was that
I
like
100%ed
150%?
Yeah, I 100%ed it, and then I just I didn't have many games at the time, so this was when I was like brand new to gaming. So like every day I'd just go on that and like run around and kill people for hours and hours.
Oh,
Um,
and that's
like, wait, I didn't even game much at the time. Assassin's Creed is really what got me into gaming. That and Modern Warfare 2.
So,
that's a cool
question
game.
to Isaac.
Yeah.
Sorry, just wanted to clarify something. Muzzy, sorry, just the way he said "yet" made me laugh.
Yeah.
Muzzery Funzier says, "Max, why is the video so long? This is not a video. This is actually a live stream. So if you're watching this, we're currently live. Like right now, we are live and talking. So if you type stuff into that comment section, you can ask questions and such. So this is a live stream. Yeah. You had a question. Yeah.
You were saying?
Are you like? I know like you're planning to buy. Like, oh wait, actually, let me rephrase that. Are you planning to buy a Syndicate, like on launch date?
Yeah. On launch date.
Because I was
Probably
actually
launch week.
Yeah, because I was discussing this with Max, and I was like, Unity kind of disappointed me a lot. So me and Max said, like a goal, like it has to be like Metacritic. It has to be better than this score for me to actually pick it up.
Well, that's certainly quite a smart way of going around it, but I think I was one of the few people that loved Unity, so.
Yeah, you were. Well, yeah, you were the one. There are few people who actually liked it, so you have like a different
I
reasoning.
thought it was one of the best, if not the best, Assassin's Creed since like Brotherhood. So.
Oh no! I didn't. Okay. Anyways, we talked about this.
Yeah, we did I'm pretty sure a Blitzcast was we talked.
Yeah,
about.
Debate.
We had
Yeah.
fun debate on there.
Now I'll get it launch week. Won't be launch day because I'll wait till it goes down a little on instant gaming and then I'll pick it up for cheap.
What a commitment. I love it. He's not going to, ladies and gentlemen, he's not going to buy it the day it comes out. He's going to buy it 3 days after.
Out of principle, I'm not going to buy it the day. Yeah, and then I'll play it and I probably won't enjoy it, but I just can't not play it. Even though I didn't enjoy the last few. I love Unity, but I thought Revelations was a pile of poop. And
It was Brotherhood, just like with less features, in my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't like the setting. I didn't like the art style, and it's very similar, but they did slightly change it. I think.
Slightly.
Somebody asked, what class is this? This is the I think it's called the Hunter class, right? There's a Warlock. This is the like a girl with the pistol ability. What's the name of that class?
No, not Warlock.
Hunter? No?
Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the Hunter class, but the Taken King has added 3 new subclasses, so if you do certain side quests, you can unlock new abilities. Like, the Warlock gets, like, this hammer to throw, so it's like hammer time. You could be like Thor and stuff. The Hunter gets a really cool bow and arrow, like an energy bow and arrow. And the Titan gets like a flying electricity ability where you just fly around the map and you can like zap people like you're Raiden or the God of Thunder from Down Under.
I love me some God of Thunder. Blitz, or can you play zombies with Atix and Connor?
Yes, we have actually bought the game so that we could play it together, but we've again never been able to get around to actually doing it.
We definitely will. We will at some point.
At one point, we will.
Whether it's sooner or later, I'm sure we will.
At one point, at some point. That sounds amazing.
That's what we do.
What do you think about the Deadpool movie?
Max is gonna enjoy it. I can tell you that much.
I think it looks cool because again, it's a very different take on a superhero film. Like it's, and the other thing, like as much as I know, a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, well, it's R-rated, so of course it's different." Well, Watchmen was R-rated, so it's like it's not like we haven't had a comic book movie that was R-rated. There was Punisher movies that were R-rated, so that's really not it. To me, I think it's got a really cool like comedic tone.
Behind you.
And
sorry.
Whoops, sorry. Yeah, turn it around. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. What do you guys think?
Well, I'd like to make a note. I may be completely wrong about this, but am I like the one person that liked Watchmen, or?
No, dude. There's lots of people that really like
I heard amazing things about Watchmen. Like I wanted to actually watch it myself, but I didn't.
Just from what I've heard.
He wanted to watch it, but he was not a Watchman, so.
Aha. see what he did there. Yeah, I don't know. From what I've heard on like movie fights and stuff, I'm pretty sure Watchmen was like badly received. I don't know.
It wasn't very highly regarded, but it was one of those movies that, like, I don't think anybody ever said anything like as bad about it, like as Fantastic Four. Like, nobody ever said that it's a bad movie. A lot of people just said that it's either slow, boring, or too similar to the comic book. Like, that's the common criticisms.
It's too similar to the comic book. If it was too far away, they'd be complaining.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
It's
Yeah,
nowhere
but
near
they
the
can
comic
never
book.
win. You can
You
never
really
win
can't
with
win.
those,
It's like with The
types
Hobbit.
of-
It's like with Lord of the Rings and stuff. Like, oh, it's too close to the book. Oh, it's too far away from the book. You just can't win
Yeah.
with these fellas.
And in the meantime, it's like, okay, how close can they have the books to the camera? I mean, like, I don't understand. What's up with that criticism? Having the books close to a camera. I mean, they get in the shot eventually. You gotta be careful with that, right?
Good one.
Good one. Whoop whoop.
What do you think about the Black Panther or Captain America? Or do you know about Black Panther or Captain America?
Yeah, of
Civil
course.
War?
Yeah, they're
What
gonna
side-
fight.
what
They
side do you
should
want,
fight.
Max?
Oh, okay.
What side
Which
do you
side am I on? That's a different question. Well, if I had to choose, I'd probably choose Captain America. Like, if they do what they did in the comics, then I side with Captain America's
Can you
opinion.
give me a
But
little summary on the decision? Like, what are we siding with?
okay, so essentially, if we're going off the comics, which the movie apparently is going to be quite different to that, so again, keep that in mind, okay? But we know for a fact what the comics were. We don't know for a fact what the movie disagreement is going to be about. So let's just use the comics for now, right? So in the comics, essentially, there is a new order that is introduced by S.H.I.E.L.D., and Tony Stark is like a backer of it because he becomes a director in S.H.I.E.L.D., which essentially is like the Superhero Registration Act, where superheroes now must reveal their identity and their like where they live and stuff like that, and they have to take off their like costume. They can't have a secret identity anymore.
It's like Incredibles.
Yeah, because there's a huge thing that starts it off. I don't know if I want to spoil it for people who haven't read it yet, but there's a big event that causes that. And Tony Stark is in support of this, and he's like, yeah, I'm in favor, and this is a great idea and all. And Captain America is like, no, this is against human rights, like you can't take away, superheroes are still people, so they deserve to have rights, and they don't have to align with this Superhero Registration Act. And that's essentially kind of the core, but that then grows into a lot of other disagreements, into a lot of other subject matters, but I'm not going to spoil it for the other people who Mr. Nerdy Pants, don't spoil that, because maybe somebody wants to know that. Like, there's a big important event why this happens, but
right. I'd say I think I'm maybe on the Stark side of things, I think. I don't know. That's a tough one. That
is a tough cookie.
Is it a spoiler if we say what side Spider-Man's on?
It's kind of funny because he's actually on both.
Wait, what?
Well, because he starts on Tony's side, and then after he reveals himself and everything, he changes sides.
What?
That's just weird.
Yeah. So essentially, the big storyline that comes out of that is Spider-Man revealing himself. Like, he comes out in the public and he takes off his mask and says to everyone, "I'm Peter Parker." Blah blah blah. You know?
Oh, he does that?
Yeah.
Does any repercussions happen, like with that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, Aunt May get kidnapped or something?
Well, let's just say there is obviously a lot of other people that you're putting in danger when you do that.
Okay. All right. So this
Everyone that's
Spider-Man, by
near
the way, this isn't the Amazing Spider-Man, is it?
No, but apparently the storyline might be a little bit similar in the actual film, where they're going to do the kind of thing of where Tony crafts... like, Spider-Man starts with a pretty bad outfit, like not a particularly great costume, and then Tony crafts him, like, the actual Spider-Man suit when he joins his team. So... Because Tony is like, hey, you got to get a cool suit for yourself, and so he makes it for him.
He's gonna regret that. Regret giving him a suit when he switches sides, little traitor. Right. I personally, I'd probably be on Iron Man's side, but Also, he has a pretty cool. He has a bit of a cooler team, in my opinion.
How'd you do, Max?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's in general the cooler character, like
He's-
at least in the
I freaking love Ant-Man.
at least in the way that he's presented in the films, because you got to remember, like at the time when Civil War was happening, Iron Man wasn't even like an A-level character. Like he was like a B-level character.
Oh.
Because Civil War initially took place in, I think, 2006 or something? So this was before the Iron Man movie, you know? So he wasn't that major of a character. And in the comics, they wrote him to be, like, it's very easy to side with Cap. Because they write Tony very, very much close to, like, a dictator eventually, you know? So, obviously, I'm sure that in the movies they're not going to do that because Tony Stark is their biggest star. So, they're not going to be like, hey, now he's evil. But I almost wish they would explore that side of things with Tony because I think it would be kind of interesting to see, like, you know, we kind of saw hints of that with the way he kind of goes behind all of their backs and creates Ultron, right?
Yeah.
And then he creates Vision as well, same way. Like, it would be kind of cool to just see where he's, like, that maniacal about just, like, he doesn't care, and he's going to go to whatever length it requires to
I'd
get
like
there.
To see that.
So I think that'd be cool. A lot of people are speculating that Captain America is going to be dying in Civil War because that's what happened in the book. But
They can't kill America? No. How can he die?
well, they can't
Captain
kill
America die?
America. Like that would be very challenging.
Not the country. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, oh, Cappy. Well, like, how, I didn't even know he could die.
He's
I
still
thought he was
human. He's
invincible.
just stronger. Like he's just a stronger human, basically.
Yeah,
That's
he
really
gets
all it is.
sniped.
So would a bullet kill
Yeah,
him?
yeah,
Yeah,
he
bullet
gets shot
would
in the
kill him.
heart.
How the heck is he not dead already? If one bullet can kill Captain America, how is
Well,
nobody
it's a
killing him?
well-placed bullet.
Oh, I got
Probably
like
by,
in
like,
the
some
eyeball,
super
in the
professional.
eyeball or something. Or
You just said hard.
I don't know if we could get that technical. Like, if you shoot him in the eyeballs, that will take him out.
Because if
But
Superman gets shot in the eye, it doesn't
Superman.
matter, he's just gonna bounce that right up.
yeah, but they've been also playing with that around as well in the comics now because like
Oh.
they've been kind of doing this really cool thing where Superman almost has like a battery. So it's like as his power, when it's fully charged, yes, he could deflect bullets and everything. But as that battery runs lower and lower, he has to recharge or else he becomes more and more vulnerable.
Oh, so that to get around his like invincibility.
Yeah,
where he can
because the
never
problem
die.
with his character is because he's so powerful, it becomes sometimes very boring to like you can't give him a physical threat. You know, the only threat you could give him is a mental one, so to speak. Jack Reed, yes, Athix is reading the comments. We're just like when we get like a really cool comment and we start getting into a
yeah,
discussion, we kind of just
Bravo team.
yeah.
I am reading them though. I
Yeah.
just, you know, I've been.
How'd you do in the last
comboing.
game?
Together, and you might
Max.
survive.
Oh, Cosmic Nerd Studios. You're right. Yeah, that was. I think I went 1.1 or something like that. Yeah, you're right. They had to reveal their identity not to the public, but to the government. So, like, they had to like register themselves with the government so that there's like a file that shows, like, okay, Hank Pym is Ant-Man, and he resides here and here, and this is what he looks like as a superhero. Blah blah blah.
Not a Hank Pym anymore though, is it?
Well, yeah, Scott Lang.
It's Paul Rudd.
You can't say Paul Rudd. That's
it's
an actor.
Phoebe's- Phoebe's
He's an
husband.
actor. He's an actor.
Phoebe
Mike.
Buffay's husband.
Yeah, Mike.
So, it's Mike. Yes, I am reading the comments, guys. I thought Ant-Man was on Iron Man's team, but he's not, which changes my opinion.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man is gonna be on Captain America's team. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Falcon, Captain America.
But
There was a picture that came out that
Yeah, I'm
leaked that
looking
kind of
at-
like
yeah. I'm looking at the pic. Iron Man has Vision though, and I love Vision.
yeah. The problem that you end up with, like in terms of a fight, if Iron Man has Vision, like it's
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Like whoever has Vision wins because Vision picked up Thor's hammer, so he is like he's worthy on that level.
That's my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Oh,
my
when he
gosh,
picks
I
it
was
up,
So
like,
good.
oops.
Yeah.
and they're all like, yeah, what he said or whatever.
Yeah. Instant trust in him. Now
Yeah.
he can pick up Thor's hammer. Especially like it would it would still have been good, but it wouldn't have been as good unless they had that scene earlier on in the movie when they're all trying to pick up the hammer.
Well, I also love during that scene how we see Captain America wiggle
Yeah.
the hammer, and you could see that. I don't know. I believe I'm in the camp that believes that he stopped because like I think he could have picked it up.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
just see Thor's face in the background.
Yeah, and he's like,
drop. He's like,
he almost choked, like, because he was taking a sip of a drink, and he's like, wait a minute, what the heck? In the meantime, Tony's got, like, himself and Rhodey, and they can't even move it with the gloves and everything.
yeah.
Oh my god.
They're like, yeah, you're not
Like,
worthy.
It's not about strength, is it? It's about being worthy.
No, you have to be worthy. That's why they, like Hulk, in the Ultimate comics, Hulk does pick up the hammer. I mean, I've not read every comic book ever made, so I'm sure there's been many other characters.
Sounds like you did.
I read a lot, and or have read a lot, and have kept up with a lot just via like reading. Oh man, what was that? That's a weird like flashbang type move.
Are you lagging? Like, do the bullets feel like a bit laggy for you?
Yeah, a little, but I'm sure this
What
is
are your
similar.
thoughts on the Killing Joke movie? I don't know about the Killing Joke movie.
That's gonna be insane. Have you watched the Dark Knight Returns animated films that they've made? They're on Netflix.
No.
You should check them out. They're really, really good. There's like 2 parts to it. So essentially, the Killing Joke, lately, what they've done with the animated films is they've been taking a lot of like comic book storylines and then just making them into an animated movie. So the Killing Joke is like one of the most famous, both Joker and just Batman storylines ever. And they're going to be doing it as an actual like animated film. And they've got like Mark Hamill. Supposedly, that's the rumor, that he's going to be coming back to do the Joker, who's, of course, Luke Skywalker also.
Oh, I know me as the Mark Hamill.
So, it's, I don't know, it sounds
definitely
awesome.
I've heard of the Killing Joke. I just didn't know. I assume it's Killing Joker. I mean, if you haven't figured,
No,
I'm guessing that. No?
no.
That's what a deceptive title.
Well, it's not called The Killing Joker, it's The
called The
Killing
Killing
Joke.
Yeah. So, I know what it'll be then. Is it when he kills? Wait, can I say it? Is it a spoiler? I mean,
I don't know. The problem is, like, I always worry about spoilers, because it's like, how long can you wait? Like, it's been like 25, 30 years. Like, I think that's...
okay. Is it when Joker kills Robin? Like it. No, is that a spoiler?
Wait, what? Cosmic Nerds, did you know that it was confirmed that Bats did kill Joker in that book? Well, didn't they say... Doesn't it end, like, very... Oh, wait, yeah, I did hear that. Somebody did... Yeah.
Joker died.
No, but there's other people that do also die, because there's something that happens that pushes Batman enough over the edge to where
that's
he's
why-
like, I need to kill you
That's
because...
what I thought. I thought if he killed Robin, then Batman gets all rage mode.
Well, he snaps his, like, neck and stuff, from what I remember, and it was kind of, like, done in this very, like, how do you explain it? Not, like, yeah, like a vague manner, where it's like, they left the door open to where it's like, oh, did he do it, though? You know?
That's cool. That's kind of cool. I like it when they do things like that.
So...
would you collect Funko Pops? I have a few. I'm sure you have plenty, Max, don't you?
I have 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Plenty.
I have more than 2. I have maybe about 10. Kind of, like, I've kind of just, like, I don't buy them anymore. Like, if someone gets me them as a gift, like, I got a couple for my birthday and such, I enjoy them and I can appreciate them, but I realize, like, it's like £15, and for what, it literally is a hollow piece of plastic, and I don't want to pay £15.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of their quality. Oftentimes,
very
like, the
50-50.
paint seems to be kind of leaking a lot of times on those. And then the other thing that I'm not a particularly big fan with the Funko Pops is just the design. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, for me, it's like art, right? It's very subjective. So, for me, the art style is not particularly appealing, and as a result of that, I have a hard time, like, being interested in a lot of their designs. I love their blind box figures. I have tons of those. I probably have, I don't know, 30 or 40 of those things. But
really?
yeah, like they do, like, like they'll do like a blind box set for Ninja Turtles or superhero ones, and those are done like not like Funkos. They're done like the actual characters stylized. So
I personally enjoy the style, but what was weird is I have a. Do you remember the ginger, the Tariel in The Hobbit? Have you seen like The Hobbit?
I've
You know the redhead elf woman.
yeah,
that
yeah, 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 yeah.
I have one of her, and she, compared to the rest of all the others, is incredible quality. Like,
Was she maybe like a limited edition or something?
she's a different plastic, I think. She's a lot heavier. She's solid. Doesn't have a hollow head. It's a solid plastic head. The paint job's a lot better. It's more of a glossy paint job than a matte one. It's just everything about her is better quality than the rest of them. I don't understand why. Maybe because it's a newer one. Maybe they've improved the quality since I got the other ones. I don't know, but yeah, it's very 50-50 with the paint job on those. Sometimes they'll be good, and then the rest they'll just be awful. And yeah, yeah. Anyway,
And yeah, so in general, we agree that some of them are good, some of them
yeah.
are not particularly great.
I don't collect them, but if I get them as a gift, I appreciate them. So, yeah.
Blitz Acre or Ocker, what's up, buddy? There you go.
What's my favorite game? My favorite game is The Elder Scrolls V. It's
Whoa.
Skyrim.
What's this?
Can you play Injustice Gods Among Us?
I have that on PC. I bought that so that we could play with Isaac. We never got around to playing that.
I think I've uninstalled it because I went through and uninstalled
We
it.
might, you know what? We might do a video for that sometime. Like, we'll do like a versus or something. I just need to get around to remembering some of the controls so that it's not horribly embarrassing.
Well, I've literally just played the tutorial, so...
Dude, I remember when I was playing, I specifically remember when I played Injustice Gods Among Us, the tutorial, like where they teach you all the basic moves. There's this one move where it's like a dash backwards type move that I couldn't do for the life of me. Like, I got really, really mad. So I hope that when I log in, I don't have to do that again. Because I don't remember if I did it on the PC yet.
Oh, what up, Connor? Connor's in the chat. Everything loaded.
Whoa, Narius, Narus, I'm giving you a mod status.
No, yes, Skyrim is the 5th Elder Scrolls. It's not the 7th. No. Wish it was the 7th, because then we'd have 2 more Elder Scrolls.
Well, technically, oh, okay, you'd have 2 more prior, yeah. Have you seen this Todd Howard, who's like the creator, like, you know, he's the game director of like
he's like my god.
Yeah, he's like a really, really big game director at Bethesda. He's worked on basically most of their big hits.
The majority of the Elder Scrolls he's worked on, Fallouts and stuff. So,
yeah. So recently he was talking, they asked him like, hey, so what is it that makes Fallout so special? So he just goes like, well, you know how all other companies make go out to make their games horrible? Well, he didn't use horrible. He used the more profane language for that. Yeah. And he's like, well, we don't do that. And it was like such a like stab at the entire like all the other companies. He's like,
I saw the photo on Twitter. It was hilarious.
Yeah, you know how all the other companies go out to just make their games horrible? Well, we just don't do that.
I love that guy. That guy is.
I love how honest he is. Like, that is just awesome.
Well, it's a brutal industry. You gotta be honest. It'd be awful if like Fallout 4 was a complete flop though, and it was like, oh, well, that's embarrassing for him.
Gaming Bomber 101, what's up? Sorry, just wanted to say hello.
Blitz, what's your favorite game?
Yeah, probably Last of Us right now as it stands. It's just the most like fresh in my mind as an experience that just blew me away in terms of what a gaming experience could be. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of like Bioshock, Batman Arkham Asylum, but those are more of a fan of for more just like different reasons. Like, you know, some of them I'm more of a fan because of the setting. Like Bioshock, I really think it's awesome and cool and unique. I think Bioshock 1 is like the coolest of the gameplay ones. But since then, it got more and more generic to be a first-person shooter from a gameplay standpoint.
Yes. Did you ever play the DLC for
Bioshock Infinite?
Infinite, Burial at Sea? Did you ever
No.
play them?
Are they good?
I watched it. I played them myself, and I watched a stream of this dude finishing the second half of episode 2.
Okay.
And he finished it, and oh my god, it's one of the best, if not the best DLC out there in my opinion, and it does a really great job of tying everything up in just a neat little bow. Like it links all 3 games together. it explains so much that wasn't explained in Infinite, and it really is.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, Bioshock is a very special franchise. That's why, honestly, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I want another Bioshock." I think that they should be done right now because Ken Levine is not there. Like, I think
Yeah.
he was kind of the thing that. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, a game is made by a lot of people. It's not just one person's vision.
Yeah.
But I think that there is something to the fact that the best Bioshocks were made when Ken Levine was at the head of them. So I think because of that, I think since he doesn't want to make another one, I think that he's told all the stories he
doesn't-
wants.
He doesn't want to make it.
No, he's done with Bioshock. He said that he moved on. He has like a little tiny team now that they're still working on something. Nobody knows what, but
I think it probably. I mean, as much as I do want another Bioshock, just because I'm a huge fanboy of the series, yeah, I think it might be kind of good just to leave it, go out with a bang, kind of thing. You know? How,
yeah, I mean, it's so rare that like a game can go out on a high note like that,
Yeah,
right? Like,
and
it's so
Infinite
many
definitely-
franchises are milk. Like, imagine if Assassin's Creed was like done after, I don't know, whatever you consider the highest one, Brotherhood or 2, and they were just like, that's it.
If
Like,
it ended after 2, it'd be considered awesome.
yeah, so that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, it's so rare that games ever, and same for any other medium, honestly. Like, TV shows, movies typically don't go out on a high note.
Endings are hard in
Yeah.
movies and games and shows.
And the
Endings-
weird thing
endings
that
are hard.
I've realized is that I think that endings, like writing a compelling and satisfying ending, gets more and more complicated the longer the project is alive.
Like, look at Lost. Look how poorly received the ending to that was. I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers. If I know it's been out for ages, but I'm currently watching Lost right now, and I hear very bad things about the ending of that. But I mean, it's hard. It's gotta be very hard to end.
Yeah, I
something
mean,
like-
I'm sure that, like, when you're writing that many, like, different characters and variables together, I'm sure that it isn't easy to, like, make sense of it all, because you kind of have to, like, wrap it all up in a nice bow for the end where it makes sense for everybody and everybody's satisfied. So I'm sure it's very, very challenging. I'm not saying that, but
with
I just
with the
think...
Walking. Sorry, you go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying with The Walking Dead. I think honestly, the only way I'm going to be happy with the ending is if they all die.
Oh.
That is.
But then again, you're the kind of person, you're like, I wanted Harry Potter to die. Like, you want just every character to die at the end. Like, you're so negative. You're like, I just...
Game of Thrones is mind washed me. Like, I want everybody to die. I think that's the... No, I think
That's the satisfying ending.
I think Harry Potter would have been a lot more satisfying at the end if Harry had died with Voldemort. I think
Like,
and also
I bet you
J.K.
the only
Rowling
way,
would've made
like,
sense.
you know, like all these movies that have like seek out like world peace and everything. The way that Isaac would write those is like, the only way there's world peace is if everybody's just simply dead and there's nobody fighting each other.
I'm
There
like,
you go.
I'm like Ultron, okay? The human race just needs to go.
Yeah,
and then
there you
Earth
go.
will be perfect. But no,
Perfect.
perfect. Super special. Yeah, I like it when people die. I think and J.K. Rowling herself.
Jesus, that sounded
until
so
dawn.
grim.
Play
J.K.
until
Rowling
dawn.
herself said she almost did kill Harry at the end of that. So, I think because he was one of the Horcruxes, wasn't he? Wasn't that the
Himself
thing?
Was. Yes.
So I think if they found out that he was one of the Horcruxes and then he had to die, I think that would have been better.
he
like, he had to
technically
die.
died. He technically
Well,
died.
he technically died, and then he went to a heaven train station with Dumbledore, and then he came back. Like, what's that about? I mean, I loved Harry Potter. Well, I loved the later Harry Potter. The first few were not my cup of tea, but I just wish he died. I just wish he would have died. Yeah. yeah.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
it when people...
Just, he died.
But no, can you think of a better ending to The Walking Dead? Like, if they all get cured and, like... There's no way that's gonna happen.
I think it would be kind of cool. Like, I think it would be kind of interesting if they end the series where, like, let's say they go off to Europe or something, and they realize the zombies have never been there.
Oh, so they're only
England
in
just they're just there
America.
up in the tea, like...
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, like they're just living their like regular lives. But then again, it would make
I
no
think
sense
someone-
because they would have access to information there. So yeah, it wouldn't
I
make any
think
sense.
Someone would notice that
Yeah.
America just disappeared from
Yeah,
the
they're
map.
like, so what's up with America? What are they up
Heard
to?
from the Yanks in a while. It's been a few years.
They're like, have not had any communication on the North American side of things.
Maybe someone should go check that out.
They have like UN meetings and like the D20 or whatever, and like America never shows up, and they never bother to like check why.
Yeah, I'm sure they're just busy over there.
Yeah, they're like, they probably are up to something.
They're always up to something.
See, I don't know how they could possibly
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's
all that.
tricky. I don't know. I could see them doing something cool though with like maybe the way they ended is like Carl is the only one alive, but like
oh my god,
Rick
if Carl's
dies.
the one to survive, I swear to God. If freaking Carl is the only one that survives, he's the one guy I want to die.
Well,
It
how
sounds like you
far
want
are you
everybody
into
to die.
the show right now?
I've watched all of Walking Dead.
Oh, okay. You're fully caught up. Well, you have to admit, his character gets way better. Like, early seasons, he is just like, he's not just like, oh, you know, a lot of people are like, well, he's a kid. What do you expect him to do? Yeah, but he's not being a kid. He's just being, like, honestly, just, like, very, very dumb and, like, just hurting everybody else. So, like, at that point, like, he wasn't a great character at all. But I think that seasons 4 and 5, like, they improved him. Like, I think he has gotten better as a character.
He needs to take off that freaking hat. That hat's too big for you, Carl.
Carl!
You're not freaking. You're not. The
Hey,
guy that's
hey.
being happy with a stupidly big hat.
Hey, Isaac, can you tell us a good Carl joke, like, about pirates and
Carl?
what's the favorite letter?
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta remember the first part of it.
Hey, Carl, do you
Yeah,
know
you
what a
were-
pirate's favorite letter is?
Here we go. Yeah.
No, Dad. What is it R? No, Carl, it isn't. Because a pirate's first love is always the sea. Get it, Carl? The sea.
You just picture that picture where he's leaning down to Carl in the prison. Oh gosh. That picture is perfect for like a dad joke. Oh my god, I love it.
We lost. We lost.
Oh, you lost?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Disney Infinity, Max?
A Disney Infinity game or character?
It just says Disney Infinity. What's your favorite Disney Infinity?
Okay, I'm guessing game then. I think this latest one is the best done one. Like, I honestly think that this latest game is genuinely just not just a good like kids game, you know how they say, but it's just like a really good game.
Huh.
So I would say this is the latest one is the best one. That's a kind of cool theory. Naruse?
Connor's theory is pretty solid there.
Yeah, where he just wakes up and realizes that it was all in.
I hope it's not a freaking dream. I mean, come on. If they pull a Lost on us,
What if he just wakes up and this whole time there was a zombie movie playing in his like hospital room?
that was Connor's theory, right?
I don't know if it was subconscious. No, he said his subconscious is creating the whole thing. So yeah, kind of.
Yeah, there's a zombie movie on in
Yeah.
the background, and his subconscious is creating the. Yeah, I think. Oh my god! If they say it's a dream,
I don't know. I think that would be too cheesy.
or if it just like goes back to Carl or whatever he's called, what's he called, Rick, in like his cop car, in the pilot or something, and he was just like daydreaming or something. I was like, oh my god.
And Shane walks in, rubbing his head. He's like, "Hey, what's up? What's up, Rick?"
Rubbing my hand. It's a fine day for rubbing my hand.
Have you seen that like mix video little amalgamation of just how often he rubs his
That's his whole acting method. Happy, rubs his head. Sad, rubs his head. Like, that's it.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's
Gamer
amazing.
Alex, I don't know what that is. Do you guys know what the Mandela effect is?
Mandela? Like Nelson Mandela?
I that's what I thought of, but I'm assuming that wouldn't be it. Gamer Alex, what is it? Type it in the chat. I'd love to know.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
What's 9 plus 10, guys?
It's 19.
Well, thank you, party pooper.
Moving on.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alright. Alright. Let's read the chat. Let's get another question in the chat. What do you like more, Disney Infinity or Skylanders?
You see, prior to Disney Infinity 3, I honestly would say Skylanders, because I think Skylanders was a better game always. Like, Skylanders was like the really good game, whereas Disney Infinity was just awesome because you got to play with all these really cool characters, you know?
Yeah.
Now, however, Disney Infinity 3 is like a really good game, so we'll see. Like, once I get my hands and I play Superchargers, I just got it, just recorded an unboxing for you guys, so stay tuned for that. But basically, when I start playing that and I know more about it, then I'll be able to let you know.
Yeah. I would give Disney Infinity a go if they didn't have the price model that they have, where you. I mean, it seems. I'm sure there is a reason for it or whatever. I mean, the reason is money, but like, when did it become okay to charge money for each individual character in a video game? Personally, I don't think that's an okay thing to do, and that's why I won't buy any of those games. I'm sure they're good games, but...
Okay, yeah, I get it. I mean, the problem with it is, like, the good thing is, like, for example, for Disney Infinity, like, you could get through the game just with the core characters. Like, you don't have to buy any other characters.
Oh, okay.
Like, they don't lock content behind buying a character, you know? So... that is kind of a nice factor, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's important.
I think the game itself is a solid game, but just maybe maybe the figures themselves are a lot cheaper in the States and in Canada and such. But here you can look for it's like £15 for one character. And
wow, yeah, that's way more than us, especially if you
what's
convert
that?
it.
That's like 25 Canadian
Yeah,
dollars
that's
or
way
something.
more. Yeah, because in here, okay, right now things have gone up a lot because Canadian dollar has like done worse, so keep that in mind. But typically speaking, the Disney Infinity figures are, I think, $12. The play sets, I think, are $25, which means 2 figures plus a whole new like world to play in. And then you have the Then you have the Skylanders figures, which those are kind of more of a variable pricing because some of them were like bigger figures, so those ones cost, I think, $15, but the regular size ones were $9.99. So
Okay, well, yeah, in that case, I mean, I still personally don't think it's okay, but it's a lot. I'd be more inclined to try it out. If
yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
the case.
again, it gets tricky because the problem is it's like, okay, like let's say we spoke of Funko Pops, right? Like right now, I'm going to show to the camera. Here's Anger from Disney Infinity, goodness gracious, 3.0, and also from Inside Out. So look at the sculpt on that figure and the paint and everything. Like, it is way, 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 way nicer than a Funko Pop, at least in my opinion.
Oh,
So-
the figures themselves are very nice. Figures,
Yeah, so
right?
the problem is, it's like you're kind of buying it for the figure as well. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just buying
Yeah.
it for, oh, I'm getting a character in a video game. You're buying it for, oh, I have a really cool figurine from a character that I like, or from the world
Yeah.
of characters that I like. So it's almost like imagine for Assassin's Creed, like when you bought those Funko Pops, if they unlocked all characters in the next Assassin's Creed. So, like, you get like, when you bought the game, right, you get the one character like you always do. But then when you bought that Funko Pop, it would unlock a bunch of whatever the character that you bought in the game as well. You see what I mean?
I understand it. And
Heavy ammo.
But I don't
yeah,
like it.
when you put it that way, it does seem like it makes more sense. But I mean, I still wouldn't. Like Disney Infinity 3.0, it's £15 for Darth Vader. I mean,
Yeah,
that's $30. $30 for Darth Vader is
yeah, that's much. Yeah, that's too much. But if it's $12 like it is here, then I think that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
and just with the price difference and like it's £15 for Hulkbuster and stuff. And I admit the Hulkbuster looks freaking awesome, but you know, just my opinion. And I'm sure if I win the lottery one day, I'm gonna buy all the figures. But that is not the case as of yet. But I'm hoping.
Yeah, I mean, what I like about it is, like, you can be selective. Like, you don't have to go completionist either, you know? Like, you can just buy the ones that you really care about. And the ones that you just would not mind having, like, just an actual, like, little statue of, you know? Like, if you like the Hulkbuster design and you like the character of Tony Stark or whatever, and you just want to have an actual Hulkbuster, then it's kind of like a 2-in-1, you know, like you get the toy, but you also do get the, but you also do get the character in the game, so it's, you kind of get both of them at once.
Yeah. Somebody wants us to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. I have...
Is there a new one announced? I heard that there was one, what was just announced? Was it like, there was something...
Five Nights at Freddy's 4's just come out, I think.
Yeah, I know, but there was something announcement for Five Nights at Freddy's something. I don't remember what it was. It was something like either a movie that has already been out for a while.
I'm pretty sure the movie rights have been sold to someone.
Was it a theme park ride? I think a theme park ride has been approved or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well,
Does anybody know? If you know what I'm talking about, please mention it in chat. I don't remember what it was, but something new Five Nights at Freddy's got confirmed recently.
Five Nights at Freddy's 4 World, apparently. There's a world, like a Disney
Oh, okay.
World?
Oh, yeah, the role-playing game. That's what it was, wasn't it? I think
Oh.
it was a role-play game.
I thought it meant like a Disney World, but for Five Nights at Freddy's. I was like, wow, they're
That-
really
that
blowing
would
budget
be-
on this thing.
That would be weird. If they're like, hey, Disney Infinity 4, Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know how they'd get around that, but hey, it could work.
I haven't played it, and I do not intend to ever play Five Nights at Freddy's, so I don't really have an opinion on it. I watched the first episode of a Until Dawn playthrough today.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Looked very good. Looked very good. Hayden Panettiere is in it.
Yeah.
From Heroes.
And I'm pretty sure the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is in that.
I don't. I haven't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I don't know who you're referring to. But there's someone else I recognize. There's an actor in there I recognize.
The guy, right? Like Mike?
He's like a therapist or something.
Oh, yeah. The therapist apparently is from Prison Break. I've just never watched
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah, he. I know. I recognize him from somewhere. Yeah, and like I literally, it was just like the intro where like you get chased through the woods and such, you know. And it looked pretty cool, but I don't think I'll buy it. I think I'm just gonna continue watching this playthrough of it. Yeah.
BWT Gamer, good luck on your exam, my friend. Hope you ace it.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Oh, okay. Mandela effect is when people misremember something. Like, for example, Vader did not say, "Luke, I am your father." He actually said, "No, I am your father."
Yeah, that's a common mistake. So, okay, all right, I kind of understand it then. That's
So it's kind of
interesting.
like when a group
wonder
of
why-
people believe a lie, essentially.
Wonder
Not a
why,
lie, but like misremember something, I guess.
Wonder why.
And I guess maybe more so also like where the misremembered memory is the one that becomes kind of truth or common.
Yeah. Well, it's true. Everybody thinks it's I am, Luke, I'm your father. You never said that. So, yeah. The therapist in Until Dawn is a mob boss in Prison Break.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I just did not know that because I've never watched Prison Break.
Neither have I.
Will I play Soma when it comes out? I don't know what Soma is.
Soma? Is it an acronym for
Yeah, it's an
something?
acronym for something. So, I'm trying to think of the names of games.
I'm googling somagame.com. It's on PlayStation 4. It is. I don't know what it is though. It appears to be some kind of creepy game. I'm not sure though. It's by Frictional Games.
I don't know.
Soma is a science fiction survival horror video game being developed by Frictional Games. It is expected to be released 22nd of September 2015. So a fictional survival horror game.
I don't know. Have not heard of it before now. I'd have to look at some gameplay to like tell you if I will
I'm
play
guessing
it.
it's just like a indie horror game, like Amnesia style. I'm guessing just by looking at the pictures. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, wouldn't know much. Can I draw? Wait, can you draw Blitz? Okay. Are you asking me like, can I draw or can somebody else draw Blitz?
Can you draw Blitz?
I think it probably asks like if I can draw, right?
Yeah. I think so. Okay. Are you any good at art? No.
I mean, I'm not awful, but I'm not particularly great. Like my mom, she's like amazing at it, and I don't know why I didn't get any of that talent. So I can't do I can't
Why
draw
did
it
I
all.
Get the good stuff.
Yeah, I really would like to know how to draw well, because there's something to, like, I don't know. I think that there's something to, like, carpentry or drawing or, like, doing anything where it's, like, just your skill level and, like, doing something in the physical world, you know, like, making something out of nothing is, I don't know. There's something really cool about that.
And Naruto wins the medal for Biggest Lie of 2015 award.
Oh, really?
I'm a great artist.
Why'd you leave, gamer?
Connor, I was in art class
went to
with
get
you
something
for
to
a
eat.
year.
Oh.
That's a lie. That's a big old lie.
I love the way you deliver it. That's a lie.
I'm not claiming I'm a good artist. I'm just as bad as you, Connor. There's a reason we both left that class. WWE 2K16 is coming.
Oh, yeah. Me and Isaac are going to both play that, right, Isaac?
Is the day guys
New
on?
day,
Isaac.
dude.
New day? Yeah? Whatever. Gamer? Yeah?
Man, I can't wait to play FIFA 16 with you. I can't wait to get the foot ultimate team and like that foot draft. Like I think it's just gonna be so fun.
Kicking
You're probably
that
gonna
ball.
beat me,
Yeah.
but like,
I'm just too good.
Gamer, I
at it.
sent
think
you an
that's
invite,
the-
eh?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to kicking that ball into those nets.
I seriously want me and Isaac to make a WWE video at some point where we are the New Day.
If we can play as New Day, I will buy it purely for the New Day guys. They are.
Dude, we're
They are. I'm just thinking of them now.
we're just gonna be there. Oh, we want some New Day. Oh, we want some new. It's gonna be incredible.
I can be the big guy. I want to be the big guy. Oh my god, he's hilarious.
Yeah, you'll be Big E. I'll be Xavier Woods, and then
Xavier Woods. That's a cool name.
yeah, and then we'll have Connor be Kofi Kingston or something.
Ah, gosh.
FIFA is indeed out. No, it's not. It's not out yet.
no, it's not.
It's out next week.
The early access is out.
Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, it's not out yet.
Gamer, are you doing Batman? Are you playing Batman?
Yes, I'm playing it. I'm like live streaming it every now and then.
Let's play Control, okay?
Will you play Assassin's Creed Syndicate? I will. I assume Gamer.
If it gets good enough for
Gamer will only purchase Assassin's Creed Syndicate if it has an over 83 Metacritic.
They're going too modern with it. I don't like it. They need to go back in time, not forward in time.
No, if they go back in time, they're just gonna be losing progress. But like, what I'm more concerned about, whether like besides the settings, is something new, and I want them to actually work on it properly.
I really.
There's a reason. Like, look, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love Assassin's Creed. But the thing is that if their quality of the game is gonna start to degrade, I'm just gonna stop buying it. I want to show that we want an actual good game. Like, if you're gonna make the game worse and worse, I'm gonna stop buying it to get it so it's better and better. Because to be like, let's just think about this quickly right now. Just quickly. Every game.
Let's quickly think about it, guys.
3 games.
Okay.
Excluding Black.
Isaac, are you thinking quickly?
I'm thinking very quickly right
Okay,
now.
good.
God damn you guys. The last 3 games, excluding Black Flag, were all basically the same thing with different setting. That's it.
Agreed. Assassin's Creed 3, they changed it up a lot. They changed the whole parkour system and everything.
Well, and Assassin's Creed 4 was quite different. Black Flag with all the
Assassin's
ship
Creed 3
combat.
game
No, that's what I
itself.
was saying. Black Flag was the one Assassin's Creed after a long time that really felt genuinely
Oh,
different
okay.
and well made.
That's fair.
Yes, but I felt it felt too different. I love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm actually playing through it right now. Again.
What's up, Big Gaming? What's up,
Before I
Katie?
say it again, it's a fantastic pirate game. Probably the best pirate game there's ever been, but it's an awful Assassin's Creed game. So.
It's the best there ever was.
If you think, well, yeah, I guess I can see where you're coming from if you think about it as like seeing how each other game was.
The
It's
architecture didn't make
technically-
sense. There's no
It's technically not an
verticality.
Assassin's Creed game if you think about it
Yeah,
that way, I guess.
it's a
But
fantastic pirate game. Don't get me wrong, and I love it. I love it to death. But the verticality, there's no verticality.
Yeah,
in the game
I
at
agree.
all. There's no awesome rooftops of packed, condensed cities. There's just these little island settlements, and it just didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game.
Well, on the bright side, Eden asks me what I think about Young Justice, and I think that's an amazing show. Which, by the way, I just recently found out that it was on Netflix for a while. I didn't even know. I was on Netflix. I was watching Batman, Son of Batman, the animated film with Damian Wayne, and then the thing that came up after was like Young Justice. I was like, what? They have Young Justice on here? And that's a show that unfortunately went away way too soon because it's so good. It's so unfortunate that it's no longer around.
I was I thought about watching Young Justice, but like I never I didn't think it was gonna be that good, so I just kind of like.
Well, you thought correctly, and then you thought incorrectly. Maybe I got to stop thinking so fast.
Oh, you mean okay? I get it. Yeah, I'll stop thinking so fast.
And instead, watch Young Justice because it's amazing.
Oh, do you know the show Heroes?
Yes, of course.
I was just
Is it
about to make. I was
good?
just about to
Because
talk about that.
I watched the first 2 episodes and it seems very like jumpity. Like I understand there's like a bunch of characters, but it feels too like there's too many cuts. Like they don't explain anything through. Like they don't like show you what's going on. They're just kind of.
Oh,
Like,
but
okay,
that's
this happened, move on.
that's on purpose. It's
No,
that
me
kind of
and-
like storytelling where they kind of like almost show you not the end, but they show you like a big event, and then they work their way towards it.
And I think here, I mean, Connor will back me up on this. Connor loves Heroes. I've never finished Heroes because I personally think towards the end it was awful.
I think it's not that
Seasons,
great.
it's much like The Walking Dead. Seasons 1 and 2, in my opinion, fantastic.
Yes,
with Heroes.
the show gets worse and worse for sure.
The show, yeah, the best
like
episodes is season 1. After that, like season 2 is still good, but and then season 3 is. I got about halfway through season 3 and then just stopped. It really is better at the beginning, but I definitely think it's worth a watch, especially with the new Heroes coming out soon.
That's the reason I started watching it, is because I heard that they're
Yeah,
doing
Heroes
series.
Reborn, right? It's called.
Yeah.
Is it a Netflix series or something, or is it like a Yahoo,
No,
Hulu,
I don't know,
something?
it might be.
Series.
Yeah.
It's a Netflix series, I'm pretty sure. But like,
so-
I watched the first few episodes and I was like, this isn't really all that appealing. Like, it's kind of boring, to be fair. Like,
No, dude.
It's-
Season
I
1
don't-
and 2 are good. Season 1 and 2 of the show are
Maybe-
good.
I kind of understand where he's coming from. as
Plus, Hiro
more-
Nakamura is amazing.
Yatta!
oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Heroes. I love Zachary Quinto as the villain. I'm not. You want?
Yeah, Siler.
Quinto yet? But
Yeah.
he plays a fantastic villain. He's one of my favorite villains of all time.
I mean,
So
Wait, is
I'm
it
waiting-
Skylar or Siler? It's Siler.
Siler,
Yeah.
Siler. I'd watch season 1, and if you don't like it after the end of season 1, then
Yeah, it's not gonna get better. Let's put it that
it's only
way.
Yeah.
fair that I watch a season or like more than 2 episodes, because I'm judging it
Yeah.
off 2 episodes right now. So I was just like,
if you get to the end of season 1 and
All right,
don't
I'm
like
capping
it,
C,
then
I'm
you're
capping
not gonna
C.
like it. So.
okay, I'm coming to see you in a sec. Sorry, what was that, Isaac? Can you-
What
can
is
you,
that? He
say
has a
that?
samurai sword.
I'm just saying, if you get to the end of season 1 and you don't like it, you're never gonna like it. So
Okay, I see.
if you like it by the end of season 1, you're probably gonna enjoy season 2, and
Oh,
maybe
samurai sword guy.
Maybe
Take
season
him out.
3,
Take him out.
Oh, I almost killed him. There you go. You can get
I got him. No, I didn't.
Oh, I saw that.
Samurai sword man has a big samurai sword, and he's a man.
God,
Oh,
this thing
God.
insta kills you.
What
Like,
an
I know it's a
awesome-
sub.
Connor, thanks for looking up, bro.
Guys, jeez, chill out with the emojis, guys.
Bro, someone just said something about Naruto, and oh my God, it's.
Am
so
I gonna
good
play
right now.
NBA 2K16? No, I've not played any of the NBA games, so no, I don't think I'm gonna start suddenly.
You started watching anime again, right?
I was
I'm
watching.
sorry.
No, I wasn't. I tried to catch up with some Naruto stuff, but I fell behind again. I've watched recently. I started watching God Eater. That was a pretty cool show.
I'm on episode 2 for God Eater, but like, it's that one's a really like a not orthodox kind of anime, which is really interesting.
Yeah, that's why I like it, because it doesn't have like just fan service all the time. That's why I think it is a cool show.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, so far, I don't know. I think I'm on episode 3 right now, so. Wow, these guys are good.
What's your favorite
Okay.
Call of Duty, Max? Someone asked.
Black Ops, the first one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Well, that was an easy answer.
Zone B.
Followed by
Wait, Apex, do you watch anime or you find it like you don't?
probably actually.
I can't get into it. No, I'm not an anime fan.
All right, fair enough. I just wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has tried before, so.
I mean, what I always say is that if you at least try it, then it's like fair. Because
I've
like
watched-
people are
I've
like
watched-
people will
no.
like criticize anime, and I'm like, have you ever even seen an anime? They're like, no, and I'm like, so why are you criticizing it? Like you can't say
I've
anything
watched-
without showing it.
I watched almost all of season 1 of Attack on Titan, and the only reason I've got through the whole season is because I think it's just a really interesting story.
Yeah, Attack on Titan is one of those animes that even if you don't like anime, it can still very much appeal to you.
Yeah, I don't like the anime-esque things about it. Like, I don't like the animation style for one, which is obviously a big part of anime.
Water?
Animation.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I don't like the animation.
What? What do you think he said? I don't like the water in it, which is a big part.
No, I thought he said I don't like the animation of the water, and I was like, what?
Oh, okay. That's a very specific critique.
And I don't like the dialogue. I don't think the script's very good. But the story, I like the concept of
okay.
the story is good.
But the thing with the scripts is that like any like a movie like your favorite like a movie could have a bad script. Like it depends on the writers. Like that doesn't happen just with the anime.
Zone B.
Like it depends on how
No.
good your writers are. And,
Maybe
and
it's
things
just
like that.
all the animes I've watched. I don't know, but
I don't know, I feel like you've watched the worst animes on the planet.
I
He
the
watched
ones
Attack
that I
on
think-
Titan, dude.
Okay,
That's
excluding Attack on Titan. Okay.
I've
he has watched Naruto
I've watched
or Naruto.
Naruto is crap. Like excuse my language.
I think the one thing that I liked about Naruto was it was funny.
Yeah, but it gets. Trust me, it dies out real.
I think
quick.
if Connor heard you say it was bad, he
No. Don't get me wrong. I love Naruto. It's amazing. But if I'm gonna start critiquing it as an actual anime, it does nothing right.
Nothing?
I watched,
Dude, it has some of the best action.
Okay, action scenes aside.
It's getting heated.
That's kind of a big part of an action anime.
Yeah, but they do a lot of pointless stuff that they do, and like don't like filler. Like I know that's like part of the like they're adding in. I'm pretty sure they're adding in their own filler now. Like they're not even following the manga anymore.
Maybe. That's possible.
I don't know. I watched a couple episodes of Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul I haven't actually seen. That's the one anime that I've been wanting to watch for the longest time
And
now. But
I
never got
watched
around to
like
it.
one episode of another thing that I can't
I
remember.
think
It's like
I think what you should
Pokemon
watch
kinda
is I think you would really like Cowboy Bebop. That's what I think you should watch because
Yes,
that show
looks
has
very much like it.
mature writing and it's
Yes,
it's
it's good.
considered to be like one of the best animes of all time.
Yeah, it definitely it's considered one of the best.
I've watched a few more, but I can't remember. High School Boy, The Daily Lives of High School Boys. I've watched a couple episodes of that. I think
I have no idea what the hell that is.
it's
so-
like a comedy. Well, it tries to be comedy.
Well, no, I can understand by the name because that name is not like it's very
Yeah.
like unique, but
One. There's loads of ones, and I think a lot of animes have really interesting concepts and potential stories, but
they just never live up to your expectations.
Yeah, in what's it called? In theory, they sound great, but they just never live up to what I
Have
was
you
expecting.
ever seen Max? What's that one anime that like is really complicated?
Steins Gate?
Yeah, Steins Gate. Have you ever seen? You probably haven't, but like that's also one anime that I've been meaning to get into. And it's really complicated. Like if you can like if you're talking about like mature and like it's simplistic or whatever, I think that would be an anime you would like because it's actually kind of complicated to understand. Like you actually do need to think a little bit.
Huh.
There you go.
Well,
Just
you know,
if
I
you
don't know.
want an actual good anime, talk to me. I got
I
you.
mean,
I got you.
I'm watching through Malcolm in the Middle right now, so I'm pretty busy.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle on Netflix. I'm
And then he's got to go through all of Game of Thrones again.
But yeah, and then honestly,
man, it's
yeah,
been-
by the
I
time
still
I finish
like
Malcolm in
that.
the Middle and Lost, it'll be time to rewatch all the Game of Thrones again. So.
Wait, have you ever watched like a comic? Have you ever watched like Young Justice?
No, I've never seen Young
I
Justice.
actually would be interested to hear what you think of Young Justice, because
I've seen...
it's essentially, or like, have you watched like the Batman animated series, like the original one?
No, but I heard it's very good.
Okay, watch one of those, because I'm interested to see, is it an element of like Western versus Eastern storytelling, or is it just because like you just can't enjoy, like at your age you can't enjoy an animated show?
Maybe I'm thinking that's maybe what it is. I'll give it a try if it's on Netflix.
Yes, check it out. Young Justice. I think you should actually check out Young Justice, because Batman the Animated Series has some very like old tropes, so it might feel a little bit dated for some episodes.
It's,
Like maybe you could watch Batman the Animated Series like oh, what was the name of the episode with Mr. Freeze? Does anybody remember the Mr. Freeze episode? Is it called Icy Heart or Icy Veins? What was it called? Cold Heart or something like that? If you guys know, type it into the chat. That would really help me out.
A question for you, Max. Are you caught up with the Food War stuff?
Yes.
The next episode is the last one for
Yeah.
season 1.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. So, what do you think
I
about
think
that anime?
I think that it's been getting worse and worse.
Well, I think that they've had some kind of pretty bad episodes, but I think overall the anime actually kind of exceeded.
No,
the
it's fun.
expectations.
It's fun because it's weird, because when you just think about the anime, like, again, it's a really cool concept. It's essentially it's a animated like action show about cooking.
Cooking. Yeah.
So
So like,
it's
it sounds
really,
kinda
really
weird,
cool.
but it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Heart of Ice. That's what it's called. Thank you, Joker Wins 101. Thank you so much for that, buddy. That's the episode. If you're going to watch Batman the Animated Series, watch that episode, Heart of Ice.
Shouldn't I start from the beginning?
Don't.
I mean,
No. Just
I'm not gonna be lost.
no.
No need for that.
No, because you know the basic fundamentals, like how Batman becomes Batman, right?
Oh, they
Yeah,
explain
I
that.
don't need to know
And
Batman origin. That's...
you'll learn the origin of the character in that episode for Mr. Freeze.
Okay, I'm good, because I do not need to know the Batman or Spider-Man origin or anything like that.
Yeah,
Funny
so
note.
I mean, they don't even do the origin story necessarily. They kind of cover it in like parts of the show. But watch Young Justice and watch Heart of Ice. Like, because if you don't like Batman the Animated Series episode Heart of Ice, you're probably not going to like the show, because that's like highly regarded as one of the best episodes of the show ever.
I've heard very good things about the animated Batman series. So,
Dude, that's amazing. If you end up getting into that, then you've got like an amazing amount of stuff to watch after, because after the show you have Justice League to watch, and you have Justice League Unlimited, which is all done by the same people, and you have the Superman animated show.
which was the one with the? I remember years ago watching something on Netflix. Something it was animated. It might have been animated Justice League. It had an African American Flash in it. What was? No, not Flash. Sorry, Green Lantern.
I am not sure. Oh, yeah, Jon Stewart, of course. That's Justice League, yeah.
Okay, I watched like an episode of that and thought it was pretty cool. So
Yeah, dude,
that's all I remember.
Yeah, Justice League is awesome. There's a lot of really, really cool stuff in the Justice League series.
Well, I'll check it out.
What is this giant hunk of meat? Oh, it's an emerald. There's something inside it. In the middle of the map, there's just like this giant rock. And there's something inside the rock itself.
See you later, Jack Reed. Thanks for joining us, bro.
Yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is probably going to be our last round, because we're already going on 2 hours, so yeah.
Really? Holy.
Blitz, do you watch any comic book YouTubers?
I used to watch I used to watch, oh man, what's the guy's name? Oh, is it Comic Historian or Comic Stories? Something like that. Comic History, something like that. Oh, I don't remember his name. I feel bad.
I watch one. Well, I watch him every now and then. I'm not subscribed to him, but Black Nerd Comedy.
Oh yes, I've seen videos from that guy. He's funny.
I watched a few of his.
Yeah, he does a lot of cool like Ninja Turtle stuff.
Yeah. That's the only one I watch. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point I wouldn't mind actually doing something like a superhero type channel with some like cool ideas. I have some. If you remember on this channel, I did like a Batman Did You Know video that's still up here on the Fanboypotion channel.
I was actually just looking at that like a few hours ago.
And it's a pretty cool video, and it was something that I tried a while back, and since then I've got like actually a couple of scripts written for something along those lines. I've just never actually done them, but I think it would be kind of cool to go back and do that. So I would say don't count out at some point for me to do something superhero related, because it's such a big part of my hobbies that I would love to do something like a creative piece on that.
All right. By the way, I linked it. Remove any web addresses and try. Oh, never mind. I can't link it. Because I found the Did You Know video, but I can't link it in the chat.
It's on the channel. I think it's like either the highest viewed or the second highest viewed on the channel. Something like that.
2013. It's old.
Yeah, so it was the first video I ever made for this channel, so it's been a while.
Your ability is kind of preemptive.
Boom.
Are you going to play Rise of the Tomb?
Raider?
I'm
assuming?
I imagine it was supposed to say Raider after that.
I just got
Oh,
destroyed.
really? I thought I was able to start shooting in time.
Oh, you're working on a Jay Garrick video. That's awesome, especially with the new Flash season having that character. That's going to be really cool. When you have that uploaded, let me know. I'd love to check it out. I don't know much about the character. I just got electrocuted. Not IRL. Blitz, the Joker force is with you. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you.
What's your favorite RPG game?
Ooh. That's a good
That
question.
one's a little bit more specific.
Mass Effect 2 probably, and for JRPG, Ni no Kuni.
Oh, I forgot about Ni no Kuni. That was
Mila Kunis?
one of. Oh my god.
Yes, she made a game where she was the game.
Swear to God, someone said Mila Kunis.
Ni no Kuni is what we said.
But oh, that was one of the better JRPGs I've ever played.
Max, are you gonna play Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Probably, especially because I have a little bit of a bet going with Ghost Robo about it, where I think it's not gonna be all that great, but he thinks it's gonna be like he has said that it's gonna be better than Uncharted 4, and I was like, yeah, sure.
Well, I haven't played Uncharted, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know what Tomb Raider would need to
By the way-
to do, like both visually and gameplay and everything, to be better than Uncharted. Again, obviously it's subjective, so I'm sure that there are people that say that as it is, but I think Uncharted is just such a special game, and it's been getting more and more like unique in terms of just the things they pull off in that game is crazy.
Is it the last Uncharted? Like, is it gonna be genuinely the last Uncharted?
Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying that we're not making any more Uncharted. So Sony might make another one, but Naughty Dog is not going to be making another one, which essentially to me means that there is no other Uncharted.
Yeah, because no one's gonna do as good of a job as Naughty Dog.
Yeah, I mean, you don't mess around with Naughty Dog right now. I think that if anybody doubts, I think, in my opinion, Naughty Dog is the best developer in the world right now.
Well, it's very visible from their games. Like, almost every game they have is, like, thoroughly well done.
Yeah, and the weirdest part about their games is, and I think that it is true, I think that they are getting better. Like, if you look at Uncharted 3, it's like, wow, what a game. And then you look at the next game they make as Last of Us, and it's like, what? Like, how are these guys doing this? Like, how are they able to go from...
Look like the same people. Like, the same
Like,
company.
how do they make, like, an incredible game, and then they go, like, oh, yeah, and check this out. This is even better.
Yeah, that's true.
That's tough to pull off,
I
so.
can't weigh in because I don't have a PS4, so Naughty Dog hates me. So
Wow.
What, have you attempted to buy a PS4 and Naughty Dog employees run out and punch you in the face?
I don't own a PS4, which means Naughty Dog's like, you ain't playing any of our highly rated games.
Well, more like you were like, I ain't gonna play any Naughty Dog games.
I'm waiting for Last of Us don't come out on PC. I'm gonna be.
I doubt it ever comes out.
It
Yeah,
must do. It
no,
will
I-
do.
I don't. Well, okay, but first of all, Last of Us been out already. Like, this be
What
its
is
third
my
year
favorite
now.
Young Justice character?
It didn't get a port. It wasn't gonna get one.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna make a point.
Either Aqualad or what is happening? Oh, okay, there we go. or Superboy.
What was the question?
What's my favorite Young Justice character? I would ask you guys, but neither of one of you have seen it.
I
So.
can just Google it and like just choose one.
Whatever.
Okay,
Batman's
sure.
Called when he's younger.
I was kidding.
Well, then
Batboy.
Batman is in it as well. Like, it's just that
Well, I
he's
guess
represented by
I guess
Robin.
Bruce Wayne is at that
No.
point, right?
No.
Victory imminent.
But if
Young
he's younger,
Justice
he won't be
Young
Batman.
Justice is like the kids and the sidekicks of the main Justice League.
Oh, is it like their kids? So like.
Well, not
Like
all of them
Superman's
are
kid.
family really. Like some of them are not like family.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I thought it was like Justice League when they were younger, and
Man, no, it isn't.
like the early years. I don't know.
Peace out, Jack Reed. Thank you for being here, buddy.
Who is your favorite Teen Titans character?
What's his name? The green guy who can like transform.
Beast
into
Boy.
animals. Beast Boy. There we go.
Probably. Yeah, either Beast Boy because he's funny, like he's a fun character in that regard. But I also really like Raven.
Raven was cool.
All right, and then we got a
powers
big
were-
one. We got a big one. What's your favorite Marvel character?
Oh,
It
buddy!
changed. Mine actually changed.
Wait, did you just say Batman?
Ant-Man.
Oh,
Oh.
Ant-Man?
I was like, dude, not Marvel.
Yeah, I heard Batman. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you should probably learn what a Marvel character is first.
Well, mine's Thor. So what's yours, Matt?
Probably, honestly, I've been reading a lot of Spider-Man comics right now, and I've been falling back in love with Spider-Man because I think his latest comic book runs have been incredible. So probably Spider-Man, and then secondly is probably Iron Man.
I like Vision as well. Vision's probably my second. So,
Are they gonna make a movie for Vision, or he's not big
I
enough?
hope. I hope
No,
they do.
they're not making a movie. Like, well, okay, to be fair, I think that's what everybody would be saying about Doctor Strange and a lot of the other movies they're making. But I think Vision is going to die in the next Avengers, so
Really?
prepare thyself. Well, he has a gem in his forehead, and
can
at
he
some
die?
point,
How did he
Thanos needs to take that gem out of his head and put it into the glove, into the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'm sure he's not going to be gentle about it and go like, "Hey, can you please let me grab that real quick?"
We just got Vision. I don't want him to leave already. I love Vision.
Well,
Can he survive without the gem?
I don't know because they did say that that's the thing that like
Just keeping it
brought him to
together, yeah.
life, right?
Like, what if Tony Stark like put like a mini arc reactor in his head?
I mean, sure, they probably could do a Vision, but then he wouldn't have any of his powers anymore.
Or maybe
Right.
like chip off a bit of
That's
chip off
true,
a bit
yeah.
of Thor's hammer and like put a little bit in there or something.
Sure, yeah,
I don't know.
just tape the hammer to his forehead so he looks like a unicorn.
Yeah.
And just runs around with like a unicorn horn,
I don't
right?
know. They could do some. I don't want Vision to go. They could do something. I'm sure.
Maybe. I don't know. So, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that maybe some of you guys don't want us to go either, but unfortunately, we have to get rocking and rolling. So, thank you so much for watching some Destiny gameplay. We explored some maps. I don't even know if we explored any maps from the Taken King necessarily, but I'm guessing we did because...
Well, I'm pretty sure we did. And also, did you do the Taken King multiplayer, like the Crucible?
Yeah, so...
Oh, okay. So then we probably did.
Yeah, so I'm
'Cause
pretty
those two
sure that...
maps look really new. Three.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we explored new stuff. Nonetheless, thank you for being here. You guys are all awesome. I'm going to do more Destiny stuff in the future, so for those of you that want to see that, stick around, of course, to the channel. Don't forget to leave a like on the live stream. I also want to, of course, have a special thanks to Mr. Athix, who moderated and provided us with lovely comedy and commentary throughout.
Need a bit of a thank you for Naruto God as well, because he pretty much moderated.
Yeah.
Too. No?
Yeah, so I was getting to it.
Oh.
I'm going one by one. You were the first one to show up, so that's why.
Yeah.
Then, of course, thank Mr. Gamer55561. And last, but certainly not least, also big thank you to Mr. Narius God for being a moderator and actually moderating towards the second half of this thing when we
Pretty
were
much.
essentially not reading any of the comments, and I apologize about that, but I tried to answer every now and then, so...
I think we got through a decent amount of questions, but we
Yeah.
we got off on some tangents of sorts.
Yeah,
Naru's being modest.
of course. Naru's being very modest in the chat. And thank you guys so much. You guys are the real MVP, as that thing...
Wow.
And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.